We're up.
We're live.
We're live.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Go.
That's all fair.
We are, dude. Go.
Sure? What's going on, y'all? It's Molly Moore. Welcome to the Monday Midsole.
Hey, y'all. Guess who's back?
What up? What's up? This is awkward. We got this weird thing going on right now.
I know. It's legit. It's legit. Now it's coming up. It's live. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Molly Moore back at you again. Mr. I done copped another one. Welcome to another great episode of the Monday Midsole. We got special guest, but not guest, because he's a host with the most. Dan, tell the people what's up.
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? It's up. It's Daniel, one-legged lister. Your one-legged friend, maybe your only one-legged friend. Good to see y'all.
Marcus?
Next.
What's happening? It's your boy Polos and Jays. I'm a little under the weather today, so y'all got to excuse me. I ain't going to be my normal self, but I'm going to try to hang in there with the team and kick it over to that ugly dude to my left. Don't look around.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Once again, you guys got to deal with me another week. Glad to be on the show. Hope you guys enjoy. And we're going to kick it over to Kev.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man, the son of... No, I'm just playing. It's
Shout out to Ed. Man.
It's Buckeye City Soul. Kev here. Welcome to the show. Hope y'all like it. We did a little facelift. Special shout out to the Sneaker Files podcast for some assistance on the tech stuff. We're working out the bugs, so it might be a little iffy today, but hopefully, we get it going. So
yeah, I know we got that good internet though.
The internet is still trash. Oh well, I mean, I was gonna reset it before the show started, but it is what it is. We going in anyway. Raw digger.
Raw five raw.
Raw digger.
Raw five raw.
Go raw this way.
So Marcus, man, let's go through and get through the pickups and.
All right. Well, once again, we're going to hit it off with the weekly pickups. And one more time, I have nothing. I did not pick up anything this week. I am still on a mission of doing other things besides picking up kicks. So I've got nothing. Who has something? Who picked up something? Who's got some new shoes?
Well, Dan, you got to have a little something, no?
I ain't got shit.
All right.
I ain't left the house. I ain't really done much. All I've been doing is like driving cheerleaders around, man. That's been my whole existence right now. So
wrong with that?
I
got
know
nothing new.
Unboxing. So what the hell did you get this week?
Nah, I'm on the bench. I almost bid on something, and actually somebody else bought it before me. So I'm still sitting.
Otherwise, you're so-called slowing down last cop.
Well, I mean, it would have been a slower because it wasn't that expensive. It was pretty.
Well, after you cop Tokyo's, everything doesn't seem expensive.
Right, exactly. So now, anything else I get, as long as it's under that price tag, ain't too bad, right?
Yeah, okay.
So I'm dry this week, fellas.
That's what she said. Kev, what you got?
Man, I'm broke still.
I got babies.
I didn't get anything delivered here. What I did do is I did buy those alternate motorsports.
Okay.
So I can send those back for the full price that I paid. So
Swappity swap.
Yeah, So I think I got them for like $119 or something like
bad.
that from Ruvilla. So I did get those, but it really, it doesn't count. I did pick up those Tony D's, but I don't have those yet. So I mean, you'll see them next week, maybe if they.
I sent my second OVOs.
Go ahead, man.
Timber. Listen, it was light. If Champs didn't send me anything, I would have nothing. But I do have these. So the white cement 5s, I probably wasn't going to cop them, even though I did like some of the photos. So
I saw them the other day, man. The leather's kind of dope on them.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I was going to try to rock them yesterday, but I got busy. So here they are. This is it. I don't have the shoe on me. I copped the Iverson Questions. I don't know if you guys saw my story. I was in finish line yesterday, and it was a kid size. It's not for me. I got it for the wife. 5.5. I paid $10.
What?
$10.
Oh, what?
Where'd they have those at?
At Finish Line. So they were $30, and I had a $20 the reward joint.
Okay.
$10.
That's
$10.
bananas.
Yes, sir.
The Finish Line tomorrow.
Yes, sir. So that's it, man. It's light.
Yeah, we are. This is
That's
the lightest.
crazy.
It's the lightest that we've ever been.
To that point, though, there has not been much that's been coming out. There's nothing that's made me want to get something.
Yeah, I feel like there's more stuff.
Those Yeezy
coming
runners, they didn't do it for me. I don't need the Adidas Skechers collabo. I'm not copping Sand Vipers like some of the other influencers. So no,
I don't think anybody's copping those.
whatever. Got them.
Hey,
They're getting them.
hey, man,
They're wearing them.
you had them those Randy Quaid.
I knew it was.
Those Randy Quaid Under Armours.
I knew that was coming on.
Yes.
Who's
Yes,
his
I
name?
did.
Uncle Eddie. Yeah, the
Yes,
Uncle
I did.
Eddie's.
Yes, I did. But I didn't post them for 30 days.
Oh,
Nope.
it doesn't matter. You
And
still, I mean, that's.
I didn't post them on my gram. I showed them to you guys. I showed them to my friends.
Alright.
The Mr. Rogers special.
Man.
The Dan face. That's actually what comes up when he calls me. What in the hell?
I did pick up the Motorsport Away and the History of Flight 13s. I did
Okay.
pick those up.
Good.
But again, that was like 2 weeks. I was like right after I got back from LA, and I've already worn them. I ain't worn the 13s yet because I gotta be in the mood to wear a pair of 13s. It's kind of a shitty tongue, you know. Like I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm surprised
Yeah, but
because 13s are not your thing.
No, the 13s don't do well for me. They don't. I don't know. They look really weird on the fucking fake leg. So
I know, like the second part of this month is about to be crazy. It's about to dig in my pockets, starting with those daggone Bread 13s.
yeah, and
Cool
then
grade 8s. Yep.
And,
Those
and
cool
the
grade eights
next
look
month,
dope.
Yep. There's a lot of stuff coming out that I'm like, really? Why couldn't we just wait? Like I felt good. I was like, oh, I don't have to get anything for August. And I'm like, wait, no.
Oh
There's
yeah,
stuff coming out.
Flight Jacket 6. I don't know if any of y'all like those.
Hell yeah. Those are dope.
yeah, the sixes.
Yeah. You know, I
You
saw
know
a price tag that said they were $150. That can't be
No,
right.
it's
Alright,
250. It's 250. They got a premium price tag. They got the 250.
Gotcha. At least it's a general release. I thought it was going to be like those gold pinnacle ones where sneakers.
I don't. Is it GR? I don't think it's GR.
No, it's going to be on the sneakers app because I read something today.
Yeah, that don't
Right,
mean
but
it's GR. That's
The
still-
wings were on the GR. Yeah.
If you go
Like,
on-
that restock dropped on the sneakers app.
Yeah, that was the worst.
Hashtag nobody got.
Yeah.
I'll never
I didn't need any of them.
I didn't
We
need any
saw-
of them,
We
but, like,
we saw.
saw your
We
picture.
saw.
Yeah.
That's like the one and only time I've ever flexed on anything on Instagram. Let's just say.
Yeah, I did a
Feel
little
good, right?
flex that day too. I did a little flex that day too.
Oh, your little circle, your little pinwheel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then I had to do the Bruce Lee's. We was all flexing. We
I
don't go to the gym, but we flex.
I got to do something now. I need
Oh
something.
God.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Speaking of
You've
Bruce
been
Lee's,
flexing,
when
like,
them
I'm
new
straight.
Bruce Lee's coming out?
Aren't
I
you
don't
the
know,
guy
dude.
that does that? Aren't you the guy that does the new stuff?
Maul would know about that. That's his dude.
That's my.
So he would know about that.
Nah, man, that's an early leak. That was a sample that Kyrie showed. So
I
probably got
can't
a
wait.
couple months before that even comes out. Pino would know.
Man.
As soon as the images
Pino's
hit.
in there. Yeah,
Pino, what's good, man?
Yeah, when
What's
are those
new?
things coming out? Those Molly Malls. The
Molly
Kyrie,
Malls.
the Kyrie and Kobe joints.
I like the sound of
That's
that.
what they should call that fucking shoe. Is just the Molly
The
Mall.
Molly Malls.
It's like the
Right.
best of both worlds for you.
Yeah, it was dope. That was awesome.
So it's I don't know.
All right, so let's look at what's coming out. Let's pull up the weekly releases and see what is coming. Give me a second before y'all start talking shit, because I know it's coming.
Oh, my bad. They got your
All
size
right.
and the PPE coming out.
What's that? Are you looking up a wallet? Like what the fuck was that?
All right, so we got a couple of NMDs coming out, some zebra prints.
I'm done with NMDs.
Yeah. What y'all think
Am
about
I the
these?
only one that feels that way?
Oh, I mean, it's gonna have to be a dope pair to come out for me to
I
pick
know
up.
it's just so
I'm
much
not.
like oversaturated.
Yeah, that's
I'm feeling the Ultra Boost a little bit
I'm
more.
sorry.
right now.
I'm sorry, Mike. Were you saying something?
Yeah, those things are-
I'm out. I'm out.
But what do y'all think about these Ultra 97s?
I don't
really like them. I don't like the way they look. I mean, I don't.
No, I don't either.
Yeah,
No,
I'll pass
It's
on
too
them
much
things.
black. You got to break some of that black up.
I mean, any of them. I don't like any of the Ultras on the 97. It's something about the material. That
Yeah, something does look off on them. I mean,
Yeah, something's different.
They look fake.
yeah, they do.
They should.
Yeah.
The toe looks like Hill's department store type shit.
All right, we got some SB Blaze and Lance Mountains coming out.
Yeah.
I like
17.
this.
Those kind of dope.
I don't like that.
I like the
man.
swoosh. No, I
Yeah,
like
the
the
swoosh is-
swoosh. I like the
swoosh is
swoosh.
dope. Yeah, that's what I like about it. I don't know about the ashy suede.
They
That
like
suede.
somebody drill with their left hand.
Straight.
Let me see what else we got. Now these NMDs are dope though. These I might get them.
Ice blue.
Yeah, they
Girl
those
shoes.
kinda-
But you
I was
can't,
just-
you can't
I-
rock
I
it
was
with
waiting.
no, you can't
I'm
rock
not
it with
really,
no Carolina.
not
though.
really feeling those.
I kind of
Yeah,
like.
because you're a guy. You're not supposed to.
Here we go. Damn it! Can we
You
put
know
him off?
You set yourself up for that one. You know that, right?
It don't
really
matter.
did.
Somebody said ass.
Girl shoes.
Frank.
It is ass. It's
I don't
fucking
give a-
ass.
Fuck.
Yeah, those are
Nobody
bad.
else thinks about them. I like them.
They're
I think
expensive
about
now.
these zooms.
Those look
Boo!
terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like the midsole, but
Yeah, they
the
have
upper with the
potential.
sock, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, they have
Fuck that
potential.
midsole.
I went and looked at them in person, like when they
They're probably
first
really
dropped,
comfortable.
and they look crazy because they bunch up like a like you wear an
like a tube sock?
NMD or a Ultra Boost, like it's like a sock dart type material. It looks stupid.
yeah.
Somebody steps on your foot while you balling their nose, it's a wrap.
There's nothing hard on the toe.
Your stuff gonna look like the butler on Scary Movie's hand.
Nah, it's gonna look like I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Oh man.
A strong man, child.
All right, we got
I
another
can make
pair.
fun of that because I'm crippled. So
You get a pass.
Oh man.
Hard pass.
So we got another pair of the Special Field Air Force Ones coming out. This Sequoia colorway. I like the colorway. But I'm not feeling
Yeah,
it.
I don't like those.
I'm done, man.
Those are like lugs.
The colorway's
Wow.
dope on them.
You like the Birdmans.
I guess. I
They
do
were
like.
hot top.
I like that there's a little bit of like color separation between the midsole and the upper, just because of different material. But other than that, I'm done with that.
They look like Martin's couch.
Speaking of
Fuck
which,
your couch.
oh yes.
yeah, buddy. All right,
Gotta
so
get those.
I'm passing on them.
Yeah, I
you
got it.
crazy.
Lie. You a fucking lie.
I'm gonna get them.
I got the.
I don't think I'm gonna get them when they first.
I'm gonna
drop.
get them.
I don't know
I'm gonna
because they're gonna sit. They're not gonna sell out. They're
I don't
massive.
care. This is one that I gotta have. Like
I mean, I hear you.
right out the gate. Like I think I probably have like 4 or 5 pairs. Or was that the 2014 pair? So I
So
gotta
you
make up.
doubling up on this one?
Oh, 100%.
Wow.
Really?
Right
You want to
off the
just
bat,
double and send me a pair since I'm on a break?
Now when you copy Tokios and DBs, homie,
Yeah, I
Get
mean,
out of here with that.
I'm balling on a budget. I'm balling on a budget. And you
This
dropping
man,
yeah, those are
Yeah.
super dope.
we gonna get you
I
in
love
trouble.
those 13s.
In trouble with the wife.
Yeah, I should.
if you're listening.
Those red 13s are dope.
Yeah, those are nice. I'll eventually get them.
Kev's wife called me wife now, like, you know what Mike did about?
I had to check and make sure she didn't see that part of the show last week.
Yeah, she had you sweating bullets
Well, now
last
you over
week.
here talking about it. So
Exactly.
How the hell are you hiding the Tokyo purchase?
Okay, so
You don't know what that is.
she doesn't know, right? Exactly.
Yeah,
And the thing
true.
is, I know when UPS comes to the house, and I work 5 minutes away. So I come home, get the box, I take it in the basement, and I hide it. And she doesn't know.
Yeah. He got UPS
Does
on like an
Does
Uber
she not
GPS.
know how the internet work?
you sound like John Wayne
Like,
Gacy.
she don't be checking the bank account? Shit.
She
That's
doesn't-
what I was about to say. Y'all must have separate bank accounts.
So here's the deal. I put it on my personal credit card, and then I pay it off before she
Oh
catches
man, you got a Reverend Run card. You got a Rush card.
I'm a personal
that-
credit card.
So you got a $3,200 gift card.
Hey, tell your wife it's a tax write-off. You got to sneak her out. There's an expense required for the business.
But you
That's
know
a
what
little-
though?
That's a little suggest from Pino.
And he's right, and that's actually a part of what I'm gonna do. He's right.
Bastard.
Well, be careful.
Yeah.
Oh no, right. I'm not gonna do
That's inventory. That's not an expense.
Right. I don't want to get audited, but I can legally write off.
Well, now you're talking about it, so.
Oh, you know what? I gotta go.
And just like that,
With his whole name in the chat.
I know, right?
right. And just like that, Mike got unboxed.
I would just like to say that this is why I'm not married. Number one, like, this is why I'm not married. This is why I'm going to stay unmarried.
Well, listen, I don't hide anything. You know, stuff comes to the front door. My wife and UPS and FedEx are on a first name basis, and you just deal with the consequences. You know, that's it.
As long as the bills are paid, we're good. As long as I take bills are paid, she gets some stuff. You know, it works. Money gets saved. It works.
Yeah, well, y'all lucky.
On that note, what else is coming out?
Is that it? Is that all we got?
That's it.
Now we got some Kyrie's coming out this week.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
see
Yeah.
any Kyrie's on it.
There's like Aquas. The Aquas are coming
Yeah.
out this week.
I think you talked about them last week.
Yeah.
It wasn't last week's release. They come out on they might come out tomorrow.
It's showing the
I think
19th. It's on the 19th.
On the 19th? All right, cool.
Yeah, it's on the 19th. Hold on.
So yeah, those and that's the right image where it's the solid color block. It's all aqua. It doesn't have the gray or the silver swoosh like my man had in Asia.
Were you able to get your hands on them Asia release ones?
Now I'm probably gonna have to pay resale if I want them, or if my man, the son of some man, can find him when he's in Hong Kong, then maybe I'll get a halfway decent deal. But other than that, someone's gonna try to beat me over there. I don't need those. Don't get me wrong. Like if someone's asking a crazy price, I can pass. I have self-control.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Says the man.
I'm just
Let's see.
How many shoes?
Let's see the front drop.
I'm just saying, like, I'm over here editing your collection vid. And when I'm doing that, I'm not like, you know what? This man has amazing self-control. Like, that's never happened. Not once during this process. It's taking me fucking days.
Well, you definitely have insider information.
Yeah. That's cool though. Insider information. Anyway.
I'm better now. I'm rehabilitated.
What is your
Okay.
definition of self-control? That's my question.
Self-control. So this is just recent. This is like going into the threes. You know, the Curry threes, the Kyrie threes. This is not, last year or whatever where I was on this. I got to get every sneaker of the collection where I wasn't trying to collect all of the signatures. So like being able to say, okay, I don't need that one. I don't need that colorway, or that's not. I have self-control now.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Right. That's what you say.
Yeah. Listen,
I 100% do not believe you.
I'm more selective than I have been in the past.
Okay.
Oh man.
right.
Well, whatever. Anyways,
Anyway.
let's go to the next. Let's go to the next topic.
Thanks for the confidence, guys.
like whatever.
Friends like you, who needs enemies?
I mean, all right. So let's go.
I've been at your house when 2 packages have shown up of the same shoe that you didn't want.
Wait, when?
Oh. Go ahead, Dan.
What
I was
shoe
at your
you talking
house.
about? What
The
shoe you
13,
talking about?
14. The 13,
No,
14.
I wanted that, but I got it cheaper, so I sent one back
But you bought the first one. Why?
because I wanted it. So in case it's sold out.
Okay.
No, that's not a good enough reason.
That's control. I gotta get this one just in case it sells out. But then I can maybe get it at a cheaper price. But I'll buy that too before I send this one back. And then I gotta have them. Control.
Listen, bro. 30 days. It's called the cycle. It's called the statement cycle.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm not talking about money. I'm just saying like, okay, I'm the control part. Like the only way to get, I think, to get into control is like delete all the apps, stay the fuck off of Instagram, stay off of YouTube,
Yeah.
just go to work. Don't need any other kind of spices, just salt and pepper, no coffee, just
Whoa.
water and boiled chicken. Like that's it. That's all you.
How do you go from self-control to like just completely bland?
That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it.
My diet now inhibits my sneaker purchasing.
Everything does everything. I'm fucking around. Anyway, I'm taking up too much time.
Light and sweet.
I digress. All right, so let's go to the first topic, and then we're gonna to 2 topics and then get to the gap.
I'm gonna just roll with my topic. I don't know if I'm next, but I just feel like while we're on the conversation of self-control, we might as well talk about. Well, I'm going to talk about someone who has arguably less self-control than me.
Let's do it.
So this is like cafeteria jokes. You're going to get on me. I'm going to get on you. So if you guys have been paying attention, Mr. Unbox has been talking about how he's slowing down.
Yes.
Mr. Marcus has talked about how he's slowing down.
And he has.
How he's retired more than Brett Favre. I'm stop buying, y'all. I'm stop copping. I mean, Dan said he's gonna slow down too, and all of a sudden, LeBron's.
Yeah, those are dangerous words.
Yeah. So it seems like in the sneaker community, when someone says they're gonna slow down, that means they're gonna buy more just of something else. So in the case of Mr. Unbox, or just in general, what I guess influences your decision to quote unquote slow down, and why does that cause a chain reaction where you end up actually buying more? Mike, I mean, since this is kind of fresh in your mind, you can go ahead and we'll go around the horn.
I can. Yeah. Let me. So what starts me saying I'm going to slow down is when I just feel like I'm just buying too much stuff. When there are too many boxes coming in, and like in 1 week I have 5 boxes coming in. The next week I might have 6. When I'm looking at the amount of boxes in my shoe room piling up, then I sit here and tell myself I need to stop. But the problem becomes, at the end of the day, I still want to keep getting more stuff. and then the thing is, so for instance, like those DB6s, right, weren't even on my radar at all. The price that I got them for.
Hey Jamal, I'm not buying right now, but these are DB6s you might want to cop. Mike, you're a great friend. Thank you.
You don't wear a 12. If they were
that's right. You're size 9.5 through 13. My bad.
Right. So I'll make it work if I got to crunch up my toes. But it's just
style of
there's deals that come, right? So what's kind of set it off? So DB4s, same thing, right? The price on those, it was more than half what they're going for resale. DB7s, more than half what they're going for. So it's not even like they were on my radar, but just the fact that I'm probably never going to get them that cheap again is just, let me go ahead and do it right now. And it just
bump it into grails.
Yeah. So, I mean.
Oh, excuse me, girl. I didn't see you there. What on me?
but for real, though, right now, I'm on a break. Unless, I mean, I'm not going to lie, unless a deal comes up that I think is just too good to pass up. But other than that, I'm gonna sit on the bench.
But you're not slowing down.
If you're still looking at deals, like 6, man.
Well, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I don't look for deals; they just happen to come to me. So, I went to Sneaker Mania, right? Met Thriller Manila and Jay Baller 32, and I was just going out there to kick it with them. I didn't even walk around the event at all on purpose because I didn't want to see anything. Jay Baller 32 though walked around. And he said, hey, man, aren't you a size 11? This guy's selling these DB4s for X amount of dollars. Turns out the dude knew Thriller Manila. He knocked off an extra $50. Next thing you know, I had a pair of DB4s. So I'm not looking for them necessarily. I mean, they just happen to come across my plate. And I just got to eat. Hence, I'm fat, So it's all good.
All right.
But I'm on a break. I've deleted the StockX app a couple times. I've deleted the eBay app a couple times.
Times.
Instagram, as far as looking at everybody's pages, doesn't really influence what I purchase because I'm not seeing the price tag. That's what's catching me. So if I see something and the price tag is good, then
I'm gonna start posting my price on my picks.
But I'm on a break though, for real. I'm trying. Support me. But then I get people I get different people sending me different things at deals, right? I'm getting DMs of deals all the time. And I'm like, please just stop sending me shit. Please.
I mean, I would too if I saw that you bought the Tokyo 5s, the DB4s. I would be sending you shit too. I mean, I'm like, this guy's on a spending spree. Let me get some of this money.
You're not wrong. I'm about to go downstairs and see what I can sell you.
I'm on a break, damn it. I'm on a break. Support me.
Yeah, right.
Your breaks.
You like the dude on intervention.
I'm on a break at least till Atlanta, right? Once Atlanta comes, the floodgates might open back up. But for right now, I'm on want to pause.
Hey, Mike, I need you to look at Sneaker Miyagi's post real quick. What he just wrote in the chat.
Oh, Lord. Negro, please.
Like, cool, because I can't say that, but I'm just going to direct you to what I feel like should be said.
See, that Sneaker Miyagi, listen, sir. I'm on a platform right now where I could ruin some things. So you might want to be careful what you say over there.
Okay, I don't threat.
Why you got to throw subs like that?
I know, he just chopped him down like early.
No, I'm just messing with him. Hey, since I got him on about his History of Flights 1 shirt last week, he had a smart ass comment. So I told everybody his shirt be tearing up already.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I mean, hey, it makes a good shirt when I wash my car. So,
wow.
But I can talk about this because I for sure said I'm gonna start slowing down, and then I had this LeBron situation happen where it just them shits were just falling into my lap. Like it would just be like, yo, I got these. Yeah.
Can I just add? I warned you about that, like beforehand. When you said, I'm thinking about getting into LeBron's. I said, that's a slippery slope. Be careful. It happened to me with Kobe. You're like, oh, no. I just want a couple. I just want like one of each.
Well, I tell I meant like I've got like 20 pair. You know.
Wow.
Wow. most of which were copped in like a month.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is, it's like, you know, you say you're gonna slow down, and then like there's almost like a thirst for it. You know, like you're like, I can't not cop this shoe. Like, how many times is the LeBron more than a Game 7 New York gonna come at me with this price? Like, how many times am I literally gonna find the athlete? Like, is that gonna show up? Like, Word, you know, and Word, I love you with all my heart, but fuck you for sending me that thing. She sent me this post about the business, right? Which is one of the theories, huh?
I saw that 11.5. I was like, no.
Right, 11.5, and 6 has run a little big, so that I could kind of be like, no. But the fact of the matter is like when I started digging, and then it was like, okay, these are here, and like you're like, I just want to slow down. You know, it's the only way I have been effectively able to slow down has been to not get on Instagram. Period. Because it's not that people, I got 20 pairs. Like Mitchie's over here, like, you got 20 pairs? Yeah, I got 20 pairs. It's ridiculous. But like, so when I noticed when I stopped getting on Instagram, I'm not seeing the shoes I don't have and I don't want, you know? So, or I do want, you know what I'm saying? Like the Bread 4s. Like the Bread 4s are like calling my name so bad. I want the black cement 4s. Cement, bitches. 4 so bad. I want them so bad.
I want the man 4s.
Ew, gross. No.
Icing 4s.
No. So like the fact that when I see those, it's not that they're putting the price up, but it just like rekindles that spark in my mind every time. Now, everybody on here is heavy on Instagram, so you're constantly seeing the shoes that you want. So it's kind of like with alcohol. If I don't go to bars and I don't go to liquor stores and I just sit at home and I just go do the things that I need to do, I'm not going to see the things that I want, right? But if I start looking at shoes again, I notice like the minute I started posting back on Instagram again and liking people's stuff again and getting back into it again, I'm back on StockX. Like, what the fuck? It's like crack. It's crack. It's crack.
No.
It's drugs. It's drugs. That's what it is. So, you know, that's kind of what it boils down. Like, I can say I'm going to slow down, but I'm pretty sure a crackhead has told his mom 1,000 times I'm going to slow down. Hey, it says off air in the corner.
Yeah, it's good.
No, said that.
You're good.
Okay. I didn't know for sure. So, you know, there's that. And, you know, that's the reality of it. Like, I'm sure 100 addicts have told their loved ones, I'm going to slow down. And then they just blow up.
And see, I've done it before several times. I've stopped completely, cold turkey, several times.
How long are we talking about? How long have you been doing this?
please.
I stopped 2 years once.
No.
Stopped 2 years.
How long have you been doing
years
sneaker stuff?
I mean, I've been in the sneakers since, let me see, when the threes, OG threes dropped. my first pair I bought was the OG threes, and I've been addicted since.
All right, so that's 1988. Okay, 1988. So you've been doing sneaker stuff since '88. All right. So then we're talking about 29 years, coming up on 30 years of purchasing. Right. So you stopping once for 2 years is 1/15 of your entire time not purchasing. So missing.
How many of you guys can stop for 2 years? Y'all can't stop for 2 months. Nobody here can stop for more than 2 months.
What?
Not,
Here.
Yeah, right.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't even stop for 2 weeks. I mean, Dan, I applaud you, Dan, because for you to have not bought anything since the last time you were on the show, that's a big deal because I know how you are. So that's a big deal. So that's almost like my 2 years.
I'm gonna be real honest, because back to school as a motherfucker is probably the only main reason I ain't bought shoes. Because I had to buy calculators and shit. But the reality of it is like when I say I'm gonna start slowing down, I don't. If I don't say anything about it and I just don't do it, I put my priorities elsewhere, then it changes. I'm not focused on what I don't have. But I'm gonna tell you right now is I'm going to for sure I'm on the hunt for those bread 4s. That's gonna be 5 inches. Goddamn. What?
Speaking of clothing line, said that his son grew 5 inches, so that's why he's not.
Whoa.
Same thing. Back to school.
That almost took.
I need.
I'm weird. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry, but that's the thing. Self-control. We agree. It's just difficult, and if you're constantly exposing yourself to that stuff, it's like a crackhead going and hanging out at a fucking trap house. It just don't make sense. You're not going to stop doing something when everyone around you is doing something.
I've taken my attention away from it though here recently. I'll go on IG and look, and I'm really not even active on IG that much. You can tell I haven't posted as I don't post every day, and I'm just not that active on there anymore because I guess I've kind of lost interest a little bit. I guess you could say.
Interest in what? Buying shoes,
and sneakers,
and
sneakers. Period. This is always going to be a part of my life, but as far as buying, and Dan, last year I bought every damn Jordan that dropped. I don't give a fuck what it looked like. I did.
Me too.
Yeah,
I bought every goddamn one.
Jordan. I bought it. I didn't give a shit what it looked like, and most of them I probably would never wear it. But the fact still, this year, even with the 13s, I love the history of Flight 13s. I haven't bought it. I love the 5s that just dropped. I haven't bought them. The bread 13s that's coming. I don't know if I'm gonna get them this weekend or not. I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of like, eh. Whereas before, I'm sitting up like, oh man, I can't wait to fucking Saturday get see. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'm running the Foot Locker, checking in and shit, making sure I got my 10-minute, head start. I can't tell you last time I opened Foot Locker app.
So I wonder what's happened. I wonder what's created this environment though, because I'm slowing down. We know why you're slowing down because you got
part of it is just the lack of creativity in the releases.
Is it boring? Are we bored?
Yeah. I'm definitely bored.
I could still grab stuff. If I was financially able to do that, then I would. I'm in a different place this year than I was last year. With the baby and stuff coming. So, it's I would still be out there buying stuff, but now I rationalize it.
Yeah, but think about it this way, Kevin. If there was something that you really, really wanted, you'd probably sell a little something to get that.
For sure.
There's nothing that's coming out where you're like, yo, I gotta have those.
But I know that this time last year, I'd probably bought another pair of the Bread 13s. I definitely would have bought those Cement 5s. I do want the 8s though. I want those chrome, or not the chrome, the
cool gray.
Cool gray.
Gray.
I want those, and then the bread 8s. I actually like those.
Me too.
I like the the stucco camo 5s.
5s, they're fucking dope.
Those are sick, and I'm
about to be. But that's the thing, because with the stuff that they're dropping coming up, I will get them. I was able to pass on I've seen the Cement 5s, and y'all kiss my ass. That's just how I say the word. But I've seen them, and I've held them. If I can get them later, cool. If I can't, cool. It's not one of those things where I gotta have it. But the 8s, the Bread 13s, the 8s, the both pairs, the dark stucco 5s, it's cool. I like what they've done. I don't know if they brought somebody in and was like, "Hey, we're fucking up. Can you unfuck this?" And they're like, "Yeah, let's try this." And I think it's cool the way they got the heel cap done and the 3M stuff that pops in camouflage, and you have that cool logo on the back that's a lot different than it used to be. You know, where else have you ever seen that logo? It's really cool. So I think that's I hope that's a continuing process.
Well, they got the camo ones where they messed up this on the tongue though, man. I mean, they just should have made him an OG. The other colorway's dope.
Which one? Three of them?
No. The ones that are coming out on the first. There's a pair that's coming out on the first. It's got like a red toe.
Yeah.
I mean, they're similar to the 5s, but they have.
Right. I've seen them in person.
But this is exactly what I'm talking about, though. We were talking about stopping purchasing, and now we've moved directly on into purchasing.
Oh yeah.
You know, like.
But I mean,
it's that
like I said, I mean, if the money was there, then I would have been like, but I have to be more cautious of, what I do with it. I mean,
I think that's the true litmus test, though, of whether or not something is dope. If you're copying just a cop, like a lot of us were last year, I'm guilty of that too. It was like, oh, Curry 2s are coming out this weekend. Up, guess I'm grabbing them. Kyrie's coming out. Guess I'm grabbing them. You know what I mean? Like I was just getting them just to have, not because I really wanted them or was going to wear them or had any real purpose of it. Was like, oh, I guess I need it for the collection. Boom, let's go. Throw it in the corner. Like, but usually
I'm looking forward to next year. I mean,
me too.
For next year, I'm already pumped. I mean, the Mellow 12.
Ooh, those 2s, man. Those 2s.
Yeah.
Those 2s are a grail for me. I mean, definitely. So I'm probably going to double up on those.
Like, I'm super excited. Like 2018 is already looking hype. And this
2018 is already looking broke. I'm going to have to get another job.
Right.
But you know what? We said this shit last year, though. You know what I mean? We said the same shit last year. Right. So.
Well, no, you got the 3s All-Star break. Plus whatever All-Star release if they have. If Nike basketball gets back to traditional form, they'll have pieces that'll probably be really dope as well. It's going to be rough. I think as we get closer to the holiday season, at least for me with the 11s and everything like that, bleeding right into 2018. Listen.
Yeah. It
can get bad. It can get ugly real quick. Let's put it that way.
11's going to kill me because I'm buying as many pair of those reds as I can.
Amen.
I'm actually gonna pass on those.
Boy,
you ain't passing.
Yeah, nothing. Please, you gonna have them?
Oh, no, I'm gonna get the Navy ones. The Navy ones.
Your nose ain't gonna fit in the screen by the end of the show. You keep lying, bro.
I could pass. I could pass on the Navies. Those reds, you can't pass.
No, I want the Navies.
I want the Navy.
I want at least 2 pairs of those personally.
I'll be definitely getting both.
Just to have one for me, one for me. No. But I mean, for me, I think it's like I'll make a couple big purchases and I'll just be like, that was kind of reckless. Like, maybe you should slow down. It's guilt. Guilt gets me to say I'm gonna slow down, and then reality sets in, and I ain't slowing down. It's more so like I genuinely did not like a lot of the colorways that came out in the 3s for either Kyrie or Curry. I thought they were very plain. I thought there was no imagination, no creativity, no story. So it was easy for me to say, nah, I'm gonna let those go. Now, when they came out with something that was, fairly dope, I was like, oh no, I got to get those right away. So, I think it's more so a perfect storm of them putting out trash and me saying I'm going to slow down. That's the only way that I'll actually slow down.
This project right here is what made me slow down. Getting these clear boxes. I thought that putting everything in these clear boxes and starting to move it forward would clear up room. My closet still looks the same way it did before I started taking this shit out of it.
Right. So
in the boxes.
It's funny you mentioned.
No.
I did that. I was thinking about going to these boxes, and I measured the wall off. Like I measured each box out, and it actually takes up more room for me.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
With the clear plastic boxes.
However,
you can stack them super high.
Functionality.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not a matter of space. It's a matter of being able to functionally get access to your shoes.
Yes.
Right, but I mean, like
at the bottom for their shoe, and then the pile's falling over.
Right. The sneaker jeans, I like to call it, and I'm like,
I have never had a Well, yeah, there was once.
This is one time at band camp.
I can't even say that word, but like, there's one time where my closet had collapsed, and that's when like, cool, I'm gonna get these big ass racks, and then it is what
racks
it is.
on racks on racks,
big ass racks.
Racks on racks.
It does help because then you have, it's obviously it's the base. It's your foundation. So if you're resetting that every so often, then yeah, you're going to be less inclined to have things fall. But you saw it downstairs. I got access to everything, bro. That makes life a breeze.
Right. I mean,
and being able to put it back, put it away, at that, like it's a totally different dynamic.
Man.
And me, when I did my my conversion last summer, Marcus, that's when I was kind of like, wow, you really have a lot of shoes, and maybe this was too much.
Yeah,
where I was questioning myself, and I was like, why? I got halfway through the project, and I was kind of like, yeah, I'm definitely keeping all these boxes because I don't know if I'm.
I thought this would give me more closet space, and I still don't have any more closet space than I had before I started this project. So
no, because them boxes are big as fuck.
Right. I'm about to say. I mean, it's more like you said. It's just easy access to your shoes, and I mean, it's a clean look too.
You get rid of clutter, and not for nothing. The cardboard, it breaks down naturally. You know what I mean? Right, it gets flimsy, so eventually the box is going to collapse in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
So you're able to just maintain a much cleaner and functional look. That's what it's about.
Do you work for the Container Store?
Me?
Because you're trying to sell these fucking boxes, bro.
No, I'm just arguing my viewpoint. My viewpoint. It would be nice to get compensated. I'm gonna be out here like Cousteau, like buy this.
You should actually hit them up, man, because I'm sure
going
they will probably.
Bro, that's like I would say that's about 50% of the DMs that I get when you get those boxes. Like, really? It's a Container Store. Like,
yeah, because one of the ladies that I follow on IG, Maggie Saul, she's local here, and they did a story on her with hers, and they actually gave her like 80 boxes and shit. Just to
I'll take 80.
Seen that.
What?
I'll take 80.
Yeah, they gave her like 80. Yeah, they came and put them on her wall and look her up on IG. Maggie Saul. It's pretty dope.
You sent it. I remember you sending it over.
That's a snack for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a what for me?
That's a snack for
right.
you.
Snack. 80 bucks
just gonna take care of what's behind them.
Well, y'all got mad at me and started yelling at me when I said I got 72. Y'all got what? Like,
right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I bought 72 boxes on like a whim.
Yeah,
I thought I was doing something. I bought 18, and I'm like, damn, I'm really doing something. Then all hits up. Well, I bought 72. I didn't even say how many I bought after that. I'm like, fucking shit. It doesn't make a difference that I bought.
Oh man,
I'm buying mine at the store, and ladies like, you got a lot of shoes, and I'm like, yeah, I sure do.
I got six.
I got six.
When you can bring yours home in your truck versus UPS to deliver them.
I always deliver. I don't want to have to put anything in my car. I want it delivered to my house. If it's free shipping and I can use Ebates, it's getting delivered to my house. Thank you.
No patience.
Yeah, you really got no patience if you need your clear boxes right away. Like, yo, I need my clear boxes.
I do, man. I do. Who wants to wait?
It don't matter. See, the thing is, half the time I don't get to open anything right away. So if I buy it and bring it home, it's still gonna sit.
Right.
I can cop a pair retail with 12 container box price. I guess.
Steve, Russie, I buy 100 at a time.
Russell.
Right.
Right.
Russell. I mean, yeah. You buy 100 singles, or because they come in multiple sixes. But listen, it did the trick. That's all I needed for now.
Well,
for now, moving right along.
All right, what's next?
Let's.
Those wave runners just restocked, by the way. If y'all are interested,
they're only international. I was gonna say something.
International only. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're international and you want them fucking Skechers, man, they're available.
right.
But yeah, man. Shit. While we're already talking about that, let's just go into that. This is Marcus's topic, but he doesn't really know anything about. But
the wave runners secretly dropped this weekend. I mean, yeah, I didn't know that they dropped. I mean, I think Mall. Nah, I didn't want it. You know what? Actually, I went. Was it you that sent the site to the link? I went on there and it was a size 11, and I
added the cart. I didn't check out.
Yeah, I added the cart, and I was like, man, I'm not buying this shit. You know,
I don't want them.
Yeah, they're ugly as fuck, but I could have bought them and sold them. I mean, what they selling for resale?
I don't know. There's like fake news going on that they're like $2,000 or some BS.
Yeah, I saw something like that too. But
some things probably drop down if they. Just like
I don't believe it. If you didn't even get them in hand yet.
They'll drop just like the Calabasas did.
Yeah, but like the Calabasas and then his boots are the 900s. or was it 950?
950.
Yeah.
Why is
Yeah,
it?
that's
no,
just-
baby.
Why is it a 700 or instead of a? I don't know. I don't get how his number system works.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
It doesn't exist. They just make that shit up. There's no like reason for it.
He got them XJ 9000s.
Yeah. This shit's so bad. I mean, that shoe is so fucking ugly, yo.
It's terrible. And I mean, when they first dropped them, probably when we first started doing the show, because I remember talking about it, where they had a picture of them, and they look a lot worse than they do now, but they still look bad. So
it looks exactly the same.
I don't think
it's the
it does.
same pair he had on. It's just like the Sand Viper thing. They just keep exposing you to it and exposing you to it and exposing you to it. And eventually you're like, I guess that's all right. You know, it's like all these fucking people, the Trump people that are like, Nazis are cool, I guess. You know, like, it's the same thing. Like, we're just going to keep showing it to you and keep showing it to you and keep showing it to you. And it's the ugliest fucking thing. Look at it, Marcus. Say something.
I mean, yeah, I don't see any appeal to it whatsoever. I mean,
but they did look worse.
They can get worse than
I
that.
mean, how much worse can it get
I mean,
than that?
they look like buddies.
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie.
Exactly. They look cheap.
However,
From that angle, I might rock them.
Oh,
No.
Somebody cut his mic, please. He's gonna be the next one of those Sand Vipers. Watch.
You would never
Look
see
like
me in Sand
things where you
Vipers. I
just-
promise you that.
you just give up on
Oh,
life.
hey,
You start wearing
but you know what, though?
shorts.
You know what, though? Pino got them things.
Yeah, Pino pulled the trigger.
He copped them.
Pino, you got them for free?
Nah, he copped them. He
It
gave
is-
them $300.
That is
Probably
Trump's
more.
secret.
What's that, like 350, 360 Canadian? Like, he gave them money to hold for 2.5 months before they even think about sending it to him. And then when it's time to send to them, they go like, hold on, guys. We're running a little late here. We're going to get back to you in December.
That'd be
Like,
jacked up. They're doing them
That's what
Lonzos.
happens.
Them Lonzos.
Exactly. I want to take. Hey, Triple B did that. You can do that.
I mean, I wonder.
Shit is so trash.
I wonder how that's gonna work though. I mean, I think it'd be crazy.
Kanye sent me them.
I think it'd be crazy if they dropped them like they just did, and then everybody buys them, and then all of a sudden he floods the market like it's gonna be like his shoe that everybody can get, and then people are like, man, I let you hold $300 for 2 months,
So the dude is
thinking
me
that I
and
could get
Mary
the
in
resale
production?
joint, and now I got to take a loss on them to get rid of
No,
them.
700.
Yeah, just like those zebras. I mean,
Okay,
people were buying those zebras for $2,000.
Yeah.
They
Yikes.
dropped again. Yeah.
I
That's
was-
all right.
I'm saying that those are the white supremacy 700s. That's what I'm calling.
Jeez. Well, damn. I guess I can't cop them now.
They just make me feel dead on the inside. They really do.
Yeah, they look
I
like
fucking.
they look like you throw them in the water and they float.
This explains why Nike said no to Kanye. Sorry, sir. Go that way.
Yeah, this is horrible. Like, didn't he wear these to the Trump Tower? Like, wasn't that where he was leaving when they saw these for the first time?
I believe so.
I feel like
He was somewhere in New
He was
York. I don't
somewhere.
know.
Yeah, he was somewhere. He looked crazy. I
He
mean,
grabbed them off a hobo. He said, "Hey, I'm about to go see Trump. Let me get those right quick."
like, what do you even wear those with?
Lord knows, man.
They look like Bobby's World
Right.
shoes.
tight pants, and a big ass sweatshirt with holes in it, with a sweater on top of it.
And a bra.
Yeah,
Some orthopedics. Those
Like-
will correct your stance.
it's the worst shit ever. It's the worst shoe
You can work
Ever.
on it.
Not ever, because they're all
Yeah.
Sand Vipers.
with his blonde hair. Yeah, I mean like actual real shoe, like the Wrestling Federation shoe. It doesn't count. Like it's not a real shoe.
Lucha Libre.
Like, no, it's so frustrating to see people like hyped over this shoe, and to see people like this shoe caught so much hate. Like, I wish I could have screenshot all the pictures of everybody talking trash on this shoe, and when they post this motherfucker, Pino,
He just posted it.
I'm just gonna like comment,
Right.
been like, "You've changed." Hashtag you've changed. Like, that's what's gonna happen.
Hashtag all
Shut up, you wore a romper. I did not wear a romper. That was photoshopped. You for real bought that shoe. For really real bought that shoe.
Oh man,
For really real.
Disappointing.
I mean, I think that they're always gonna have a draw because of the financial possibilities. I mean, with Yeezy.
Well, right. Like
So-
limit competition. That's what held me back from buying it because they ain't got no return policy. It's like,
Well, that's the
it's too
thing
much
though.
risk.
Like, if there's no return policy, who's to say that he doesn't pre-sell a whole bunch right now and then drop them again and flood
yeah,
it
it could
out?
very well happen.
I mean,
Take advantage on the hype and then swoop the rest off, on release.
he could sell them for 300 and then end up selling them for 200.
I don't think he would undercut his own price, but he could definitely just drop it in waves.
I mean, I'm talking about if he floods the market out and then they start dropping in price because they're overproducing.
Oh,
People are
yeah,
seeing that
absolutely.
they're not able to make that money off of them. But with a no return policy, you leave yourself open to a lot of different things.
Yeah,
And I'm not good with that.
ain't writing no naked
All right.
calls.
Y'all continue to talk about this because I got to go pick up my daughter, but I want to be here for the gap. So
All right, we'll try to we'll keep pushing it. Back.
y'all talk about this shitty shoe amongst yourself. Pino, you've changed. I will be back, gentlemen.
Yeah, so if anybody asks what Dan's been doing, he's clearly been cleaning all of his kicks. That's why he only has one lonely bottle of Rejuvenator. Speaking of which, you can use product code Monday Midsole on your Rejuvenator purchase and get 10% off
Of your entire purchase.
of your entire purchase.
This show is brought to you by Rejuvenator. Get your shit together. All right. All right. So let's get into the Nike basketball.
Nike.
All right. Nike basketball, they've been making it a habit of releasing shoes halfway through the season, and where everybody else is coming out at the beginning of the year. People are buying shoes to wear to play at the beginning of the year. So I mean, what do you guys think about that strategy? Do you think that they're missing the boat on sales? They're having to keep pumping out shoes, every week, as opposed to, all right, well, we're going to drop this shoe at the beginning of the year, then this one, maybe a month later, and blah blah blah. Do you guys think that? I mean, this is a wise business decision to do it like they're doing?
Their calendar isn't that far off from normal, because usually what you would have is some sort of basketball event. You would have the Olympics or something like that, or either just Team USA. So you would see a lot of the team sneakers, the Hyper Revs, the Hyper Dunks. That's normally this period right now, August especially. That's normally when things will come out, and then you would start to see what next year's signature line would look like. And that would come out. That would coincide more with the NBA season. So you would get, your KDs in September, October. You would get your Kobe's in November. The Kyries were releasing in December. That was usually the timeline you would see with the signature, athletes. What I have seen though is that they're releasing a lot of the older stuff deeper into the calendar year. So we're still getting PGs. We're still getting Kyries. You know what I mean? That normally would taper down. You wouldn't see as much of that, and they'd be pushing the team basketball shoes.
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about getting a LeBron on Christmas, the first LeBron on Christmas, and then what? The Kyrie dropped. I mean, they had a Kyrie that dropped. I mean, it was the second pair of the Kyries that dropped on Christmas with the Samurai.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
but that's normal.
But you start balling in November. I mean, I used to cop.
But Nike, they've always done that. Nike would basically not compete with itself, so they would have a timeline, a release date for certain signature athletes. KD was always first, and as far as back as I can remember, the KDs would come out first. But when the KD 6s and they had the preheat. Think about how early that came out.
But I just remember having Jordans. All right, I'm gonna have a pair of Jordans for the basketball season. Right. That's what I'm gonna rock. And I mean, after a while, something else would drop. Maybe I don't know if the All Stars or whatever. We probably were done by then. But I mean, I had a pair of Jordans to rock, and I mean, it wasn't like I had an old pair of shoes. Every now and then that you did get stuck with a pair of shoes that came out, and you're like, well, do I get? I remember I got the Carmines. I was like, well, or not the Carmines, the Cardinal 7s. And I was like, well, do I get another pair? I think it was Raptors, or do I just get the Carmines? And
those are J's.
But I'm saying though, the J's. When did they drop the J's? The 32s. When did those come out? Those come out before the season starts.
Do they? Season starts what? November or October?
I think they usually come out the beginning of the year.
But I mean, we're talking about like Nike not wanting to do business or go against themselves, but they all dropped a PG, a Kyrie, a LeBron, and a KD on the same day.
Yeah.
For packs.
But that's a pack, and normally.
But I mean, they'll keep doing that. I mean, they'll have like similar, motifs.
Right. What I would say is they did that. That was last year when they did the Black Ice. Black Ice 1. They had LeBron, they had Kyrie, PG, and KD. They all had a Black Ice colorway. That I would say is a little bit outside of the norm.
Then they had
massive GR.
What was the pack with the? They look like the grapes.
Flip the switch
pack. And then they all dropped
right,
a pack. They all dropped a pair the same day with.
But usually, that was going into the playoffs. Normally, they would have their elite series. You would have, your LeBron elite, your Kobe elites, your KD elites. So that's like your playoff pack.
I just think that, to drop a KD so early and then have them all spaced out as far as dropping the signature, I feel like they're missing out on that because I mean, if you it doesn't matter if you like LeBron, you're not going to buy a KD because the KDs came out first.
Right. Well, what they could have done to capitalize is if they would have made a champ pack, because you would have had this new KD, you would have had all this hype and allure, and then you could have dropped some limited pieces. That would have kept the hype going into the season. Now, basically, you're expecting KD to go like in February to a whole new shoe, and if he rides it out all the way to the playoffs, so he's going to be on this weird lineup. I mean, from that standpoint, I agree with you 100%. Like them dropping the KD 10s right now, and then having this huge lag in the summer with no team basketball, nothing to really keep that in the public eye, so to speak. There's no colorways even coming out. It's like, oh, this came out for the playoffs, and just remember that. Oh, here, buy them in October. Like,
KD had a shoe come out after they won the championship, right?
Come again?
KD had a shoe come out after they won the championship.
Yeah, he had the KD 10s, and I think it was the finals is when they did that.
The one during the game, the halftime thing.
No. It was tip off.
Oh, okay, right.
Where they had a limited edition pair. The shoe itself was a GR, but they had a chance to get special packaging, pins, and an autographed, shoe or box or whatever they were doing. Like I got the pins. I got the shoe. I bought a size 13. Fine, that'll be perfect. But I'm not gonna wear it. You know what I mean? And then I ended up getting it, and I'm like, oh, I got nothing. So I sent them back, and then like 2 weeks later, it came in a separate envelope. I got the pins. I'm like, oh, got him. That's about it.
I just think that they should, kind of coincide with these, at least coincide with the beginning of basketball season. I mean, the KDs, they didn't look they look the same as the last one that came out. I don't even know which one's which, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm about to say but the problem isn't really the problem isn't really when they're releasing. The problem is if they're not releasing anything and everybody wants. I mean,
right.
No, I was just going to say, if it's a dope shoe and LeBron is wearing it at the beginning of the season and it hasn't dropped, then yeah, you can build up that anticipation and people are going to cop it later on in the year. But he's not rocking anything that anybody wants right now. I mean, it's been years since we've seen anything. So it doesn't matter when they release it. It's still going to sit until they come up with something new. They come up with better design for these shoes. So, I mean, I think that's really what's hurting them the most is they just don't have anything anybody wants.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a point there because if you really like the shoe, you wouldn't be worried about what was coming out next. You'd be like, oh, cool, the next colorway.
Right. Or what would happen is you would ID it. Like the PGs came out, and even I thought, I'm like, all right, it's too late for the PGs. I'm not going to do that much. And then, the colorways were actually pretty dope, but I'm like, all right, I'll make a couple. There's a couple things that I saw in media. I'm like, all right, I could work with this. So I bought 4, but I'm probably not going to buy any more. Although I did like the one that, we were messing around with last week, but ultimately I'm not going to pull the trigger because there's no reason. There's no rhyme or reason for me to get another one. I think I'm good with the 4.
Yeah, I'm good with all the Nike basketball.
There's nothing like the next Nike basketball shoe that I really want would be if the Asia pair came out in the U.S. and you were able to ID those, and then the Kyrie Kobe collab. That's it. Yeah, I mean, Brandon asked about the Kobe ADs. Those are awful. Yeah, awful. Bad. What are you doing? It's like, no, it's like a chukka. basketball shoe. It's ridiculous.
Brandon, I hope you weren't getting that because he just killed your dreams.
Hey, everybody in the chat, just let me know. Are we still up? Or is everything still good? I still show that we're on. So
I mean, I see the chat still rolling. So I mean, and nobody said
Yeah,
anything.
usually if anything's wrong, they're quick to let us know.
all right, and it's still probably choppy, but that's something that I need to look into because I can see, like, I'm looking at some of the levels down here, and I can see that there's some issues. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I mean, we'll continue to mess with it and we'll figure it out. But you guys want to roll into the next topic?
Let's get her done.
All right. Mike, you want to go ahead with your Bari?
Yeah, I'll definitely roll into mine. So I'm sure you guys, are aware the incident that happened with ASAP Bari, got caught in the sexual assault incident where he had the footage and all that, him and his boys in the hotel room. And afterwards, Nike wound up dropping him. So I know a lot of these, these sneaker companies are picking up these entertainers because they're trying to help push their brand. But the question is, should these companies do a better job as far as who they decide to bring in with their brand before they just sign them just because they think they're going to sell some shoes and then put it out there, not knowing the potential of, what this person really can do? And does that even harm the brand? That's the thing, right? I mean, they brought this guy in, he did what he did. They cut him, but is Nike really taking a hit because of that? And, we're still buying Nikes. I don't know if they're buying, was it V-Loan? I forgot what shoe it was that he had in particular. But, the question is, should they take a step back and not be so focused on the financial part of it and look at more of the morals of, the people they're bringing on? I know, like football, stuff like that, sometimes they bring you on, but do they need to do a better job as far as, who they bring onto their brand?
To an extent, Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Nike has never done a great job of bringing on people to brand their shoes. I mean, if you go back even to the 90s, some of the athletes that they brought in stayed in trouble, and I don't think, I mean, and sometimes with that, I mean, it brings attention and people will go out and buy the stuff, I mean, I don't think it hurts the brand at all. I mean, of course, it's Nike. Everybody can't go out and do it. Look, you got Adidas with Kanye. Kanye got the biggest mouth and says the craziest shit of anybody, but he's got the hottest shoe. So, I mean, if that's the case, if we're going to look at it like that, I think it more than likely it's going to help them than it is hurt them,
That's the unfortunate thing, right?
Well, I mean, is it unfortunate?
I mean, it is, like, morally, right? Like, that's like me sitting there saying, hey, Drake, right? I know you sexually abuse women, but at the end of the day, I know that everybody's going to buy your shoes. I'm still going to bring you on because I'm looking to push a product that people are still going to buy. So I'm from a characteristic perspective, I'm saying your character goes out the window because I'm more financially driven.
I mean, there's a cost benefit analysis. But you also have to understand that a lot of these people's background, that's also what,
what sells.
Exactly. That's what makes them attractive that's what makes them an influencer, everything that they've done. So if you get a rapper who, sold drugs, but now you're going to have him sponsor a shoe, that doesn't change the fact that he sold drugs. It doesn't change the fact of what he rapped about. Like Jay-Z, when he did his Reebok, like he's still Jay-Z. Just because he's now, making money and he's doing these deals doesn't change anything that happened in the past. So if you want to go that route, yeah, you look at you, and just like you brought up football. This kid got caught smoking weed, or this kid had an incident in college. This kid stole crab legs. All right, well, let's talk to him. Let's see if he learned his lesson. Let's weigh the pros and the cons of whether or not we bring this person in. Because at the end of the day, if it's an attractive figure, if it's an athlete or an influencer or whatever the case may be, somebody is going to sign him. Someone is going to, have them push their brand. Is it going to be you? Right. Is it something that you want to stand behind?
Right.
And usually that's why they sign certain agreements and say, hey, look, if you do anything that's detrimental to us, we're dropping you.
Right. Exactly. And that's exactly what it is, right, Molly? I mean, at the end of the day, right, what you've done in the past, everybody's made their mistakes. So I'm not going to judge you on your past. I mean, unless your past was like 2 hours ago, but, it's just morally, I guess morally at the end of the day, if I know this is what you've done to these women or whatever,
Man, we as people, we support clowns. I mean, I'm sure all y'all still listening to R. Kelly. He run around pissing on people, locking up boats and all that. But y'all ass still stepping in the name of love. Y'all still believe y'all can fly and all that shit. So I mean, everybody still support OJ. I mean, so huh?
When juices lose, baby.
Not yet.
I was just messing.
No, go ahead, Mark.
I'm just saying though. I mean, when do these things make us not support anybody? I mean, R. Kelly's still selling records. People do controversial things, and we still continue to support them, especially our people. I mean, I hate to say it.
What happens to the athletes and celebrities? We like the idea of the person more so than the person. Like,
think about this. Okay, Michael Vick got in trouble for dog fighting. Let's say that would have been what's the guy, Aaron Hernandez or somebody that was out dog fighting. Somebody like that. We would have looked at it completely different. Why?
You think so?
I don't know about.
Yes.
I don't know about that. I think that what happens is people, when you can't get anything out of someone else anymore, then their value changes. So R. Kelly's still making music. Mike Vick was still a serviceable quarterback, so they allowed him to play. Like if Kaepernick was killing it,
oh yeah, he would have a job.
He would have a job. I mean, but they're saying, all right, well, he wasn't really blown. Can he be a quarterback? Can he be a starting quarterback in the league? Sure. But the last thing we saw from him wasn't a great performance, and then they want to blackball him. So it's like, all right, well, you're not gonna bring any people you're not gonna bring money into the stadium. So, sorry, you got to go. And then I mean, with ASAP Bari, I mean, have you seen the video?
Yeah.
I mean, you really don't have a choice. I mean, because
you got it. Yeah.
People are, they would. Come out of the woodwork. I mean, people that don't even wear shoes have been like, Nike, You know what I mean? And it would have been.
I ain't seen the video, so I don't know.
I seen the video either. To be perfectly honest, but
see it, man.
Do I really want to see it? I mean,
seriously.
It just looks real.
He's an idiot.
Aggressive.
Yeah. It was. It was unnecessary. And that's the thing, right? And I'm not by no means am I condoning this, but
condoning it.
No, I'm not. I'm not at all.
But
we live in an age right now where we have the internet, we have camera phones, we have videos, but yet these people go out there and they continue to do these. I guess the plus is this. They continue to do these dumb things, but if they aren't put on blast like they are, they're going to keep doing these dumb things. Maybe he's going to learn a lesson from this. Like
what happens is everyone thinks they're untouchable, man. You get to a certain level, you're like, they happen to them, but it ain't going to happen to me. No, I'm just saying in general. Yeah, man, listen, he could have been full of himself. He's with Nike. I'm doing this collab. You know what I mean? I'm untouchable.
I mean, if I'm Jay-Z, I'm untouchable. I might.
And my thing is, how does he even get signed to Nike?
That's what I said.
I didn't even know who he was.
Who the hell is ASAP Bari? You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm going to change my name to ASAP Buckeye.
Right, there you go.
I mean, it seemed like everybody at ASAP. I mean, I'm like, oh, this is ASAP Ferg. Okay. ASAP Rocky. All right, who's
ASAP
this
Midsole.
other dude?
Hashtag ASAP Midsole.
Yep. I'm like, who is this dude? And then how was he like? I mean, this is some random dude that they found. Like, oh man, he was funny. He was at the barbershop making all of us laugh. We're gonna give him an ASAP and give him some shoes.
I don't even know what song he has out. The only time I heard of him was after this assault thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know what he has. So
yeah, I don't know what music he's produced or been. I mean,
I'm not flipping now.
No idea.
I'm gonna have to pull up my ASAP Family records and see if he on there because I ain't never heard of it. I 12E, Ferg, Rocky, but I ain't never heard of no Bari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what his name was.
What his name was.
There's so many ASAPs and Littles. I don't even know who's who these.
So.
Yeah.
I only know Rocky and Ferg.
Anywho, companies should vet their people a little bit better if they're going to represent your brand. But at the end of the day, if the person messes up, it's not the brand who loses, especially when they just cut them.
Right.
No ties. There's no loyalty. It's not like that person's a franchise player on your team. You know, he was there for a collab. You guys had an agreement. He put one shoe out. He got in trouble, and now he's gone. And no one's going to talk about him associated with Nike ever again.
Nope. I don't even know how the shoe sold.
We talk about Ray Rice? No.
I mean,
Right.
well, while we're talking about Ray Rice, man, let's talk about Ezekiel Elliott.
Eh.
I mean, what do y'all think about that? I mean, somebody who doesn't get convicted, or there's no type of
Doesn't matter. It's a private company. It's a private company. If you do something that brings negative attention to you at your job, they can let you go, just like that. The level of treatment is different. I mean, you got somebody who supposedly raped women a couple times. You got somebody who supposedly raped women 2 times or whatever. Nothing ever happened as far as the legality. Well, he got suspended for 1 game. Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you had old boy who was beating his wife on the Giants, and said, "Yeah, I have a problem. I have a diary saying how many times I whooped his broad's ass." Like,
oh, I didn't know he was beating her. I knew he said he was mentally abused.
Nah, he was beating the hell out of her. It was terrible.
Oh,
well, as an anti-Cowboy fan, I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, is it right? No, it's not right at all. I mean, it's what they.
But that's usually what happens, especially you end up, not, I guess, doing what's right, or if you get negative attention for giving what seemed to be a lighter sentence, then you're automatically going to then, raise the bar. And now that's what it is. I mean, it's a 6-game suspension.
They're giving him early punishment because the guy's been a troublemaker since he's been in the league. I mean, I wouldn't have drafted a dude coming in there with a half top on. That
doesn't have him having a halftime. See, man, you doing this Jason
Kidd
bullshit.
If you had a belly shirt, you got to go. If
I'm not drafting no dude with no halter top on.
Man, if he's out there scoring touchdowns, man, you gonna draft him. I mean,
man, he got his Audi out. Like, nah.
I mean, he's a Buckeye, so I gotta root.
Oh, I need it.
Hey, say what you want, though.
But
he could. On the real, outside of it being sports and all that stuff, and in fairness, I mean, we experience that as quote unquote, civilians or common folk or whatever the hell you want to, call it on a day-to-day basis. There are people who get special treatment at work. There are people who get passes, and sometimes you just wrong place, wrong time, and you get caught doing something that everyone else does, but you're the one who gets in trouble. You're the one who gets reprimanded. It's real life. It's real life, and the only way to avoid that is to not do the dumb shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and he does a lot of dumb shit.
But I mean, like, if you have an accusation for something, and then they prove that the girl was lying or whatever, come on, man. I mean, that's the same. If you go
pictures of her getting abused, that's what they said.
Well, the time where she complained about anything, they said that she did something to herself.
Right, that's what I'm hearing too.
And I'm like, anybody could do that. Like, you could be sitting in your room all day without doing anything. Someone could say, you know what, he did this, and just saying it to you. I mean, it's not true. So how can you penalize the guy for it?
Right.
And then you got somebody who they say cheated in the actual job, in the actual sport, wins the Super Bowl, but he get 2 games?
No, he got 4.
Ultimately. Nah,
dude, it don't matter what kind of ball you could have gave Tom Brady a damn dodgeball, and he's
it's not even about Tom Brady. It's about the running backs. If you got fumble-prone running backs and the ball's flatter, then you're less likely to fumble the ball. You're looking at it strictly from a Tom Brady standpoint. I mean, there's a lot of if you're manipulating the rules,
but he controls
your benefit.
That's cheating.
It's exactly. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it.
It's an unfair advantage that the other team doesn't have.
Right.
And I'm upset about it because I'm a Ravens fan and he beat us the week before. He had them deflated balls with Indianapolis. So who knows what he had with us. But anyway.
Get off Brady.
Whatever. Who you like, Marcus?
Them Texans, man.
Man. You had nothing to root about for a while.
Whatever. Trust me, we win our division. And we will be in the playoffs, and we're gonna make some noise.
The junior high team could win y'all division.
Did y'all watch Deshaun play last week?
Who?
Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
No, I did not. I haven't watched any preseason.
He looks good, man.
Man, y'all
looks good.
Y'all not winning.
I bet you think strippers like it too.
Who you like, Kev?
I'm a Ravens fan.
Yeah, they trash.
Hey man, how many Super Bowls does Houston have? I'll wait.
None, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Zero.
that.
Oh, Cassidy, you just went down, down, down.
Oh,
Eagles.
Oh man.
Could
How you
expect this about any
live
other
in-
team.
How you live in Houston and you're an Eagles fan? I don't get no shit like that. That just
Oh.
makes no sense. Oh,
That's a good question.
Hey
That
man,
is
but,
a-
I mean, if
that
you
is
grew
a
up back in
Dan
the day,
face.
Randall Cunningham was a monster. But when we
I mean, I was a fan of players. Oh yeah, I liked Randall Cunningham when he played. I mean, I was a fan of players, but I wasn't a fan of the team.
Man. Well, anyways, hey, can somebody pull up the Saucony, however you want to say it?
I'm from New York. I call it Saucony.
Yeah,
Well, from
either way. Let's talk about the collabs that came out last week.
Saucony.
And then if somebody pulls them up, I'll go ahead and lock in.
Remember that pack, what was it called?
You ain't got these.
I forget what it was called.
What you talking about?
There you go.
The Saucony.
What you talking about, Willis? There we go.
All right,
Oh,
he's got the Tony D pair up.
Which one you referring? You want the all? It's the only one I actually.
If you got them on me, whatever, we can talk about each one of them and kind of critique them, and we can see what the what the chat thinks about.
Where I will I'll look for the rest of them.
All right. Hold up. But I mean, what do you say? Saucony?
Saucony.
So corny.
Ooh, Saucony. Ooh,
I mean, what do y'all think about Saucony or Saucony? What do y'all think? I'm gonna say Saucony. That's how I'm gonna say it. What do y'all think about Saucony's prior to the collaboration? I mean,
it's never been my thing, man. But I'm not huge into runners like that either.
Yeah.
So,
You know, I've actually had, even before this, I've had my eyes on a few pairs. I mean, they have some dope colorways. I mean, honestly, they got some dope colorways.
yeah, I guess I wouldn't not wear them if I saw something I liked. You know what I mean? But
I used to be into like New Balance.
oh wait, Saucony.
I think they look better than New Balance.
Saucony. Oh, I guess that's how you say the daggone thing.
Oh yeah, I like them. I like them a lot better than Cortez, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, son. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Cortez have
They
history.
got some good creativity though.
Dog, the Cortez have history. You have to respect that.
Man, I don't know. Slavery is history too, and I don't like that either.
Jesus. I'm gonna have said it. You keep going to the left.
Oh man, 12 years a slave. Now.
I mean, but the creativity that goes into them, right? It's kind of like, which is why I like dunks, right? A lot of people don't like dunks, but dunk. But it's something different.
You got a dunk.
Dunk.
You got a dunk.
But I mean, but dunks, I'd rather have a Jordan 1. I mean, just to be completely honest. So like,
I can see that. I mean, but I like the creativity, like the cork, De La Soul or something like that. Like that, it's so different, like it's bright, it's different. It just kind of catches my eye. But you're right. I mean, I definitely understand.
Dunks are fucking dope.
Hey, he's back.
Yeah, I just had to run and grab the girl child.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
What's this called? Lars just said Vans. I'm starting to dig Vans now a little bit.
Yeah, I like Vans. Yeah.
All right, listen up. You're too damn big to be wearing Vans. All right.
Hey, look, I got the Snoopy Skate High 8s.
You too damn big to be wearing them shit too. Don't lie to yourself. unless you're a skinny little dude wearing tight jeans, you ain't supposed to do it.
You be Marcus.
Pick it up.
No.
Yeah, Marcus pulling them shits off of his little skinny pants.
I mean, I could throw on some skinny pants now. Would that make it different?
Please don't do that.
I do not wear skinny fucking jeans. They are not skinny jeans. They're called tapered.
They're called
spandex.
They don't wrap around my calves or no shit like that. Okay, get off me.
He got the Dutch boy.
Whatever it is you're wearing, it belongs to women. It belongs to women.
Well, you know what? I don't get no complaints out of the one who matters. So that's all.
That shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. You wearing girl clothes.
Whatever.
You're just not gonna tell you your face.
I tell him to his goddamn face. I don't care that he wears girl clothes with his girl shoes.
And I look good in it. and I look good in it.
You're looking
I'm
good.
sure women love the fact that you know y'all can share clothes. That's great for her. You know, it's an extra wardrobe now.
Wow.
Wow, really?
Oh man.
We can share clothes. I don't know if that'll work, but you trying to say my girl is big? Is what you trying to say? Is that what
I'm telling you, you're a skinny little dude wearing Vans. That's perfect.
You got a 70s Soul Train dance line body.
And Lars, like, I gotta disagree with you on that. And that's cool, Lars. And each their own. I mean, like, and you're a big fella too. I mean, I met you, so you're a big guy. So I'm just saying, like, I feel like unless you're one of these little skinny skateboard kids or one of these little skinny like SoundCloud rappers, like, leave the Vans alone.
SoundCloud rapper.
And I mean,
you gotta leave the Vans alone.
Riding on the block.
So I got these pulled up.
All right, go ahead. Let's talk about each one. Let's get into each one of them. The Saucony Pack originators. It was basically 5 different influencers, and then there's 5 this time, and then there's 5 on the next one that drops in I think a week and a half.
Yeah, it's about right here. The date is the 25th.
Oh, those are dope right there.
Those aren't bad. Those were which ones? Who are those?
Eddie Wynn.
Who is that?
Eddie Wynn.
That's the second drop. Okay, those
that's
come
the second
out.
drop. Yeah, we'll go in order.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the black one's dope too.
Okay, this was.
My bad. So these are the sneaker shouts.
Okay, sneaker shouts. It's all right to me.
Okay.
I mean, it's
yeah. There's nothing.
It wasn't something that I had to have. I mean,
no.
I think they played it too safe.
I saw these and I'm like, I don't buy Sauconys, but I'm like, you know what? Let me go and support the homie. And they were gone, so I was like, all right, go ahead.
I did get a pair of these. I like them a lot, man. I mean, the details on them.
I think they're the dopest of the pair.
I think so too.
I like this whole caterpillar vibe. It's got the tiger on the tongue. You know,
I mean, I think they'd be dope with like some blue jeans, like a fall type. It's a fall type shoe. So,
what size you get, Kev? 12?
12.
You're good, bro.
$500. I'll sell you for $500.
Bro, instead of unboxed, we're just gonna call you full size run.
I know, right?
Full size run. I'm size 7.5 through 13.
He's like
14, and I can wear 15, 16.
He's looking for the "it doesn't matter" button on the sneakers app.
All. What size are you? All.
What do y'all think about these? These are Yo Antis, right?
Yes.
I'm not a fan of these.
I mean, they're okay. The material looks like it's pretty good. Once again, kind of what you said about the shots, pretty conservative. The color blocking's all right, but I mean, if you got an opportunity to go ham, you gotta take full advantage of it.
I just think that there's nothing that really I could match this up with, and that's what I based it. I mean, all the shoes are the same shoe, so I mean, I'm not saying it's an ugly shoe, but I'm just saying I don't really have anything that I can wear that would go with that I feel like, I mean, that it would warrant buying it.
It's jeans or some khakis. Let it be that fancy.
Did you show Sneakerhead in the Bays?
Not yet. His was dope too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
His is
it's got a 49ers vibe to it.
It's got like more of a Olympic gold medal type vibe. Like, I mean,
suede.
I like those. Yeah, I like
they're clean.
They are nice.
They're plain, right? They're okay. They're plain.
The gold sets it off. But
that definitely was needed. Yes.
And then
what is this pair?
The all white. That who had these ones?
T. Blake.
These ones I think lasted the longest.
Yeah. Oh, they all sold out, Kev?
All of them sold out except
there was only
there's only
they only made 100 pairs.
Yeah, there's only 100 pair of each.
Oh, I didn't. Oh.
So I mean, they're super. And I thought it was crazy that the website held up. That website held up better than Nike. But I mean, you also have to think about how many people were going after, and it also came out on I think it was like a Thursday at.
Was it? Yeah, it was the 11th.
Was it
so
like
Friday.
It was like Friday at like 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Yeah. I mean, so it was a random time, so people didn't know. But their website held up a lot stronger than Nike. I mean, even the sneakers app.
But how many people?
Yeah, it wasn't millions of people. That's for
sure.
Right.
I mean, it's not the same crowd,
Nah,
Right.
But they all sold out, and there was no problems on the website at all. Like it didn't pause or.
You're not wrong.
Those are dope right there, though. I like those.
Yeah, those are nice.
This is the next drop. Yeah, it's a pretty smooth colorway right
Let's
here.
go through the next
that
one.
Tan toe. Yeah, we go to the next joint. The Eddie
like
Wings. This right here, I like the Bulls.
Yeah.
It's a little bit Buzz Lightyear, but I do like the
yeah. I mean,
the little splash of teal.
Yeah,
on the red.
I have to see him in person. It looks like great material. And then Meet the Press said the T Blake came with markers, so that might be.
Oh, that's dope.
That might be kind
That
of
concept in and of itself is dope.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I like these two. These.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are
Homers.
those kind of look like those strawberry ones a little bit.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah, they kind of look. I mean,
Those are
I
nice.
mean, I like all red, so that wouldn't be too bad. I mean, who would we say? Are we through all of them yet?
Bubba Gump. Not yet. S Kicks.
Man.
This is a different style altogether.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a different
Turntable.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Turntable in a mic.
It looks almost like that
It
700.
almost looks like them Yeezys. And
Yeah, they
It really
do.
does, yeah.
Oh,
It
shit.
does, yeah. It does.
Pass.
What do you
And the
think
Miami
about
Nights.
Dell? Is that Dell's?
Yeah, this is Dell's. So it's the same style as Hess Kicks. Yeah, I like the colorway. I think the color. Yeah, this looks like
The colorway's
a lot.
straight, but I think
like the
other-
700s with the perforated holes here and everything.
I think the model is better on the other ones.
Yeah, the casual
the
runner
shape.
looking.
Yeah, the shape.
Mhm.
I don't really care for.
Like you don't see the perforated holes on this, and it says like almost looks like a zipper. I like the color blocking on both of these pairs.
I wonder, like, like what kind of rain they had in order to,
Yeah.
what range could they pick this shoe or that shoe? Was there only two shoes that they could pick, or did they only give access to those shoes to Hess Kicks and
Potentially.
TJ Dells?
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, they've both had a shoe before, haven't they?
I don't know.
I want to say that.
I don't know.
So-
Dells may have.
I know Saucony needs to go ahead and do a Monday Midsole shoe for real.
Hello.
What color would it be?
I mean, come on with it. Come on with it.
Blue.
Red.
Everybody in here loves red shoes, man. Everybody does. So
Like a red suede with like the
Suede.
in blue.
Right.
The little logo in blue.
Does Saucony have an ID on their site? Do they have where you can ID?
Throw two M's on the side. That'd be super dope.
Like I did with my ID last week that y'all asked.
No, that's different.
Oh,
Nike
man,
ID. Nike ID gives you preschool letters.
Those were DTs. Those were double terrible.
That was assiness to ass.
Okay, Meet the Press says that they were able to pick whatever. So,
Okay.
I mean, I think that I would have probably stuck with the
Grid.
same shoe that
The grid, yeah.
Yeah. But maybe they were trying to be different, right?
Say word. We gonna get a shoe for you to customize for the Monday Midsole. We need to.
Hello.
Get this shoe. Can we get that from your word?
Say word.
Get us a
word.
Monday Midsole shoe.
Word
Say
up.
word.
Oh, she would love to. I know she would.
Yeah,
That'd be
she's gonna
dope.
do that.
That would be dope. Let's pick a silhouette, guys, and let's get that done.
Let's get like ones.
Jordan Force.
And we
Why
can-
got one? Did you say one?
Ones would be
Jordan
easier.
Force.
Ones would be easier because you can get like
One.
Why don't we just get some high top AF1s? Just
nah,
some plain
fuck
white.
that. I ain't wearing.
I mean,
that.
plain white. Yeah,
No, baby.
yeah, some plain high top Air Force Ones.
we all
No, baby.
we'd all wear ones. I mean, we could all get a second pair like those premium.
The sales?
The sales, and then she could go crazy on those.
And they're sitting, which is crazy.
I told you.
Hey,
That's
man.
crazy.
I mean,
man.
I paid $144 for mine.
So did
I
I.
got them a little early, so I'm not mad at that. But I just said, listen, I told you my price was $9.
She said get an ASIC.
Hundo. An ASIC.
Oh, the basic.
Word. What you
I'm
doing?
probably
we
good.
could.
I'm probably good with my one pair of Sauconys, whatever.
We could do the Pure Money Fours. We could do that. I mean, we got fours.
Do the fours, man.
Let's
Them
do
shits
that.
is sitting.
Let's do that. Let's do
What,
that.
Pure
Let's do
Money?
that. Yeah, let's do that.
Pure money. Pure
I'm down
Pure
with that.
Midsole fours.
We gotta find them now.
We can find them easy. They're sitting on
easy.
Nike for like $123.
Right.
Wait, but sizes though? Are the sizes still there?
Yeah, they got an 8.5.
You know,
fit it. You
size
can fit
don't
it.
matter. With Mike, size don't matter.
So, did y'all do the gap while I was gone? Or?
Nah,
No, we waited.
we saved it. We can go into that.
The gap.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm gonna let Dan do the gap.
No, I don't have the pictures.
I will do the pictures, but you got to intro. It's the favorite part of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to your favorite part of the show. Primarily because Molly Mall gets to talk the most, but you know, this is one of my favorite parts of the show because it's interactive, you know, and everybody comes with like what they think is the best, and then we get to shit on it. So, welcome to the gap after 9. So,
oh boy,
y'all going? It's gonna. I'm so excited about unboxing the shoe, and I can't wait.
This has got to be the greatest gaps.
Hold on. So we're gonna save the best for last. So I'll go last. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's take him last.
Let's do that last.
Yeah, let's make sure we have all of our creativity on full
Get your
throttle.
The way this works,
is
is gas gets you 2 points, ass gets you no points, pass gets you 1 point, and then if you win, you get bragging rights.
And you get to pick the gap for the next week.
And you get to pick the gap for the next week, which is I do not know, but there we go.
Yeah.
So Molly Mall, take it away.
Yeah.
All right. So first and foremost, actually, let me probably share my screen. Helps a little bit.
Woot woot.
Woot to woot. Woot to woot. We have Kevin with the fragment ones. Kevin, introduce your shoe.
I mean, the fragment ones, man. I mean, the classic Nike or Jordan 1. I mean, this is a pair that I'd love to have in my collection. Just the price just prevents me from being able to obtain them. I let them get a little bit too far away from my, my financial bracket. But I mean, if I could have those out of probably any collab, I mean, right off the top of my head, that would be the pair of shoes that I want. I mean, you can wear them with anything. Blue is actually my favorite color. But yeah,
Not
man.
red?
No, it's not red, but
I hear you.
royal blue is my favorite color. So,
Yes. Well, I like you, Kevin, let you get away. I remember, what was it like when they first released? Everyone was scooping them between 600 to 800.
Yep.
And now they're way outside of my realm of where I would even fathom purchasing this shoe, because we all can't be unboxed.
He's searching for him now. Y'all look at him. He's searching.
He got
Seconds right now.
I don't have these.
No,
I can take them a size
I got
15.
See, right. I'm Dan. There we go. I'll live through.
Dan has them. I'll gas them, and we won't belabor the point.
Yeah.
Going right along.
I know I got these, and y'all ain't got those. So
Man.
they're super gas for me, just because I know y'all don't have them, and y'all all want them.
I'm about to get them created.
Boom.
Still not the same. Not the
Hey,
same.
they'll be the same when I'm wearing them. Nobody else knows.
Right. But when it rains and,
I'm gonna
and
get
that
some
paint
black
starts running.
Royals,
I don't
and
wear-
I'm gonna just.
I don't wear
a
shoes
Harry
in the
Potter.
So this is what we're gonna do. Whenever you wear your customs with the paint on them, I'm gonna wear mine too.
Oh, man. I'm just not gonna tell you.
Like let's take all the picks together. Let's see the difference.
Yeah. So, but these are super gas. I mean, like I had them. The leather's dope. The quality's dope. You know, the fact that they're a royal blue black toe. Like black toes are my favorite one. And the fact that they made them blue is even like it's dope. I like the idea. I think it'd be a dope shoe, even if it was just a non-fragment one, just a regular release.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
It's
I
a
don't,
super
I don't
dope
need the
one.
bolt.
But like the two little and plus I'm like a big Harry Potter fan. Like you throw a lightning bolt on some shit, I'm like, fuck yeah, I need that. Hashtag Hogwarts is my shit.
Yes.
You know, like I love it.
That's probably the most disappointing part about Cali.
Right? Yeah, we found out about the Hogwarts shit.
Yep.
Yeah, because they don't come
On Sunday.
But
Keep your medical
yeah.
history out of this. This is FICA.
Marcus.
HIPAA. I mean,
I mean, of course, I got to gas it. I mean, it's one of them top 3 grails that I'll probably never have unless I sell a bunch of shit in my collection, and I'm not unboxed, so I can't do that. But yeah, it's gas.
I got them.
Thank you.
Mike.
Man, these are ass. They're overpriced. I can't.
This guy overpriced. You just spent $3,200 on.
Hey, we did not discuss that price point.
Yeah. Besides, you didn't even get the price right.
Oh, right. Exactly. Yes, it is $6. That's what we spent.
So,
No, these are definitely gas. At some point, I'm probably gonna get these. It's just a matter of when.
Next week.
No.
I'll start calling you Ted DiBiase.
Go ahead and check Mike on IG because he's gonna have a big sale on shoes in the next couple of days.
He's gonna be in the bathtub with just these on.
Oh Lord! All right, this one from a gas to an ass. I'm changing my. The visual.
Don't do that.
It's
gonna burn my retina.
No, but these are definitely gas. I mean, like I said, at some point, I'd love to get them. I probably will. But you can't go wrong. I'm like Kev, blue, favorite color. Yeah, nothing more you can say. Gas.
All right. Well, that's gas across the board.
Damn. Hate y'all.
You never had a chance,
You
sir.
over here laughing already.
Oh, I
You
can't wait.
never had a chance, homie.
Can't wait to shit on you.
I just wanted y'all. I felt bad. I can't come on y'all show and outshine y'all, so I figured I'd pick something little, you know.
You lie.
Man.
You a lie.
That's much appreciated. All right.
He really thought he was gonna shit on us too with that shit.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. Marcus brought out the heavy artillery. Wasn't playing any games. So, Marcus, go ahead. Talk about your shoe.
Undefeated forward, man. I mean, it's the dopest collab of Jordan shoes ever.
Is it?
I mean, fuck a frag when it comes next to this shoe.
Really?
I'm sorry. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes,
man.
it is.
How you going?
And it's probably what, maybe top 3 most expensive Jordans out there after the
Expensive, yes.
M&M's, yeah.
But I still take
After
the
the
frags.
cards.
I still take the frags over them. I mean, I like 4s, but these,
You're crazy.
I'm not a big fan.
You're crazy. You are crazy.
I will go next just because. And these are a pass. All right. Reason being, they're so far outside of the realm of being attained that there's no way that I can gas them.
Man,
I'm not
your
big on green.
reasons.
I'm not big on green. The orange is the best part of the shoe to me. And like I said, like these will probably never be copped by anyone on this panel, not even unboxed unless he sells his house. Like
when does that play a factor in a shoe? I mean, when does that play a factor? Y'all didn't shit on the cars, and nobody was going to get those.
but that's a G.
But those are
And it was way less. And it was
That's
way
a G.
less. I mean,
You talk about 32 calls. Like
moving on. Moving on.
it's just my honest opinion. I'm sorry, Marcus.
I hate y'all. I swear I do.
Oh,
If
man.
somebody gave them to me, that'd be a different story. But I'm just being honest. Like these are not a cop for me.
dang. So much for that.
Yeah, and I have to agree with Maul. Like these are a pass for me. Like anytime that a shoe is, $20,000 fucking dollars, it's like y'all can eat my ass. Like face and crack. I'm not doing it.
I'm absent on that day.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like this is a fucking Toyota right here. It's a cool shoe, like it is, but it's not cool enough for me to be like it's even Grail status. Like it's a Grail because it's limited. It's $20,000 because it's limited.
It's a dope ass shoe. It ain't got nothing to do with being limited.
It
looks
takes flight
20
8.
times better than it costs.
Take 5/8.
20 times better than it
It
costs.
takes flight 8. Look, if you put orange laces in this hoe, it looks just like this.
It's a fucking 8. Fuck a 8.
No, fuck you.
Fuck a 8.
Like, calm down.
Anybody that
Calm
like
down.
boys,
I don't want you to have palpitations, okay? I want you to slow down.
That's dirty.
I love you.
I'm okay.
So I need you to be okay. All right? Like, the fact of the matter is this is the reason that this shoe is so hyped and it's one of the best collabs ever is because they made like 10.
The shit is dope. Regardless if they made 100, 2,000, whatever. That's a dope ass shoe, man. The quality of it. Look,
How many pairs of these did they make though?
Like 10.
Oh, it really was. Oh, okay. I thought it was like 7. I don't know.
No, there's like 15 pair. Like 15 pair. Like and either way, like pass, man. Pass on that. Pass.
pass the East.
Pause.
Yeah, I don't think you meant that part.
I'm gonna actually agree with the panel, man. I mean, I'd pass on these too. Not, I mean, the price is outrageous, but also, I mean, the color is fine, but I would take some GRs over these if they were the same price with the same availability. I would take some of the GRs over these. I would take a pair of military blues over these. I would take Red 4s over these.
Man, you smoking crap.
I take Fire Red 4s over these with the same.
Y'all gonna hate on the shoe because y'all can't afford it. That's crazy.
No, but I'm saying
no one can afford it.
I just don't think that it's that. Like the thing that people like about this is the hype to me.
Right.
Because
if this released in mass, if this was a GR and we use that example all the time, would you be running out the gates to cop, or
every fucking shoe if it was a GR would fucking sit shit. I mean, y'all are using some dumb logic, dude. Besides 11s, every damn shoe that were released as a GR.
Well, that's the point.
I mean, come on, man, y'all are talking fucking crazy.
I would take
that out. Didi is correct. Didi is correct. I need to make a correction. There were 72 pairs made.
Okay, I thought it was 75.
Well, Marcus, you also you said that you didn't like those Jason Kidd shoes because you didn't like Jason Kidd as a person, so you can't get on anybody's logic.
and then they look like they got big bug eyes on the side. I mean, who the fuck want to walk around with some big ass alien looking eyes on the side of a fucking shoe? That shit is ugly.
Damn. You'll buy some Take Flight 8s and put some fucking orange laces in that.
Yep.
Same shit.
He'd be good.
And you love to Take Flight 8, so what the fuck are you talking about?
I like it.
I do. I like that shoe, but I paid $160 for it.
Okay. I hate y'all, man. I swear.
Sorry.
You thought
if it was a GR, it was sick, man. Fuck y'all. If everything was a GR, it's sick. Get out of here with that bullshit ass logic. That's some bullshit. That's the dumbest quote ever in the history of the Monday Midsole. If it was a GR, it was sick. Fucking everything would.
I didn't use that. That dumb quote came from your mouth.
But not every GR. I mean, I think
outside of 11s, every shoe that would be mass produced would sit.
I would honestly put these, like if they were a general release or whatever, I'd put these right above the TLs.
Yeah, like they're not even that high on my fours list. That's what I'm saying.
Moving on. Next shoe. Bastards.
Yeah, the Lightning fours are better than that.
So what did the chat give these?
The Lightning fours want to collab.
Wait, Mike, did you render an opinion?
I don't even need to. For what?
Well, for scoring.
Give your opinion.
For what? No, I mean, that's the whole purpose of the show.
Fuck his opinion.
And that's why I said I don't need to give one. No, it's a.
All right, so
it's a pass.
It's a 2 + 4 1.
Can't wait till we get to his shoe. Hurry up, let's get to his damn shoe.
Before y'all get to my shoe, my wife's gonna call me and I'm gonna have to step away.
No,
you're gonna take it. You're gonna take it.
You're gonna take your lumps like a man.
You're gonna take it.
You taking it all in the ass.
You like it.
Oh! You got us downstairs in the pawn
when
shop.
I was on this, when I did the Gap, and it was, what did I have?
The Diodora?
The Addicted? No, the Addicted
Diodora. Down.
Yeah, I got addicted down, for real. Like, I caught all the asses.
I'm about to catch it, Dan. I'm about to catch it.
Yeah, I know. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. just at least bring out the lube. I mean, damn.
Uh-oh.
But anyway.
No lube for you, man.
I need help.
Raw.
Okay, next shoe, please.
Next shoe is up. It's my shoe. It's the Kyrie and the Kobe collaboration. The Bruce Lee. The story behind this: Kyrie during the tournament rocked the Bruce Lee 5s, and he fell in love with that shoe, with the Kobe line. He was later mentored in the league by Kobe, so they have this brotherhood, this bond. They've come together to create this collaboration. You can see the slashes on the side like the Bruce Lee. You see the little Asian print on the side like the samurai. You've got the embossed swoosh, where it kind of looks like the sword, like the samurais. The logo is shared, so you can see the Kobe, the Kobe logo on the one end there, right here rather. And then the rest of it will have the Kyrie. So it's super dope. You see the gradient on the midsole, that black to yellow. Those colors pop. The Kill Bill, the Bruce Lee, it's money. I think this is something that could seriously revive the Kyrie line, the Kobe line, and Nike basketball in general. And this is absolutely Just sick. Amazing.
Okay, so this is a gas for me. Like I absolutely love this shoe.
How the fuck you gonna get us again? Undefeated.
Because it's dope and it's gonna be comparable. Like it's actually like, and plus the idea of it.
I hope you don't get it.
Damn.
So what I'm saying is like this shoe is dope for multiple reasons. One, it shows the respect to Kobe from Kyrie, and that's really cool. It's got the samurai looking sword swoosh on the side of it, and then it's got the same kind of logo that was used on the samurai on the first release. And then you get this black strap, and it looks like the Bruce Lee 5. You get the cool Kobe logo on the tongue, and if you see the other side, it's got the K and the I, which is super. Like this shoe is well thought out. It's not just a green shoe with some orange shit on it. It's literally like it's dope. It's a combination of two shoes, like and two players, and it's made like if you flip the other side, it looks more like it has the Mamba scales on it.
Right, like a Kobe 6. Yeah, it's really dope.
Yeah,
it's the first of its kind. I can't recall any time you've seen two signature athletes, come together and collab on
stuff like that. Yeah, super dope.
It's amazing.
I'm assing it. It's a cheerleader shoe. It's yellow. It's already damaged. It's damaged already. Somebody scratched the shit on the side. It's already damaged.
Cheerleader shoe. All right.
Assing
Next.
No, for real, it's a gas. I want that.
Yeah.
I love the hell out of some Bruce Lee shit. Anything fucking Bruce Lee, I love the hell out of it. So, I'm gonna put that shit on. I'm gonna be dancing around like Bruce Lee. Give me one of them yellow suits and shit. Yeah.
Remember, you used to hold Bruce Lee when he was a baby.
Get some nunchucks.
I need you with a yellow fucking suit on, Marcus. I need to see that so bad.
No.
I'm gonna do it.
And get some Vipers.
I'm gonna do it. Give me some nunchucks. Fuck a Viper.
Hey, man, you got to get them Vipers.
Fuck a Viper.
All right, Kev, what you got on this one?
I don't like the 3, man. I'm gonna pass. I don't like the Kyrie 3. I mean, I've been vocal with that.
You've been consistent with that. I'm not even mad at you.
It's I mean, I think that the concept is awesome. But I'm just like, the 3s I just can't do, man.
That's cool. Unboxed.
He's just trying to win.
Oh, that's your move. You the one that be like looking at what you get. All right, no.
I mean, that's motivation. That's fine, but at least he's been consistent. Every time I pop up with a 3, he asks it, or passes it rather. So, I can't even hate on that.
No, I'm gonna give it a gas. The only thing I don't like, and it's very small, you explained it, the little slash on the side. I mean, that's the only thing that's kind of throwing it off for me. But
you understand where that comes from, though, right?
Right, yeah. I do understand.
I think that's like literally what takes it to the next level, in my opinion. And everyone has.
I definitely understand. It definitely gives that, it tells that story. It throws off, but it's still it's
Pika
shoe. But for me, I love yellow. I've said this before: yellows, pinks, bright colors and shoes. Love them. So these are.
What's the post on the chat on this one?
They asked.
No, they didn't.
They did ask. Go back and look. They got a lot of
so DD asked it.
No, more than DD.
Is Kixie on here? Because I know Kixie would love these.
It was getting a little bit of ass.
Daniel, Dabs, DD.
Would love these.
No, they did go.
Timber Stand.
They asked?
Ass.
Yeah, you got a lot of ass, buddy.
Yeah.
Pause.
I'm not angry about it, though. You got passed and got butt hurt.
Marcus,
Sneaker Files.
I'm about to catch ass across the board, so you be all right.
Get ready.
That's the only place you're going to get some.
Oh.
Honey, come here.
Honey, come in. Yeah, let's talk about this Tokyo's when she's in here.
No.
So, go ahead, Dan.
Call me a hype beast.
Oh.
Call me what you want. This shoe right here is dope for me for multiple fucking reasons. All right. Number one, it's desert camouflage, and I've spent many years in Iraq in a uniform similar to this. All right. And before I ever joined the Army, I was a skateboard kid, and Supreme made skateboard stuff before they were ever this big, like, crazy expensive brand that was doing shit with Louis Vuitton or whatever, you know, they made skateboard stuff, you know, and that stuff for me was dope. And I remember having that, you know, and then it's on a 5 and it's one of my top 2 silhouettes. Like, damn, what is he doing? It's like the shoe is good for me because of the camouflage, the skateboard reference, and the fact that it's a 5. It's 3 of the things that represent my life the most. Like, it's literally my favorite collab, one of my favorite shoes that I own. I absolutely love this shoe. So, gas, and that's fine, DD. You don't have to like it.
I'm a joke. I'll gas them. I have them. So I love camo. 5s are my favorite silhouette, and love anything that has camo in it pretty much. So aside from the fact that it's Supreme, yeah, definitely gas for me.
I don't like camo. And oddly enough, this right here is the accidental purchase. Like,
okay. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I know you got these.
Yeah, I did. I like this collab a lot. I guess I just fell victim to the hype beast aspect of it. I don't know. There's something about it. I maybe can't even articulate or put it into words, but it's just a really dope shoe. It's well done. So, super gas.
Dope. Kev, you waiting?
I don't know if I want to ask these or if I want to pass these.
No, I'm not gonna. I definitely wouldn't ask them, but I'm not a huge fan of the Supreme collabs on all 3 of them. I think if I had to pick one of them, I'd pick the black ones, just because they're a little less obvious.
I think the Supreme pops the most. Like on this, it's subtle. Like if you look at the net, you can barely see it because it all kind of bleeds. On the black and the white one, that red really pops.
I think that
you can tell it's a collab. Like this looks like a camo. Aside from the 94, I mean, it looks like a camo 5.
But like, I don't think that, like, I don't know, man. The full shoe being camo, it's just like having like a leopard print, where like you could have like a panel be like the leopard print, but then you have the whole shoe a leopard print, and then it looks funny to me.
Well, the upper, if the midsole or the tongue and everything else was, I don't think I would like them as much. But I think it has just enough separation.
Cam has to give this a pass in order to win.
No, I mean, I'm gonna pass it, but I mean that doesn't have anything to do with it. I mean, this is a pair of shoes that, I mean, if you want it, you could get them, but I just honestly couldn't see what I would wear, what I'd wear it with. I mean, maybe some blue jeans, or maybe black, but I don't know, man. I like it. Seems like it's
shorts in the summer.
It seems like it's too gaudy. I mean. I have the DB13s, and there's nothing I can wear those things with.
Now that is a mother effer.
But I'm saying that, like, I mean, I feel like it's in a similar category with that, because it's gaudy. It's really like even the gold 6s. I mean, where am I gonna wear these things to?
Yeah, but that's extreme. That's a bright, shiny gold.
But I'm just saying I'm saying that they seem like they're gaudy.
No, I hear you. You can pass it.
I'm gonna pass it. Not for the win. Not to secure it, but to secure it. Not to sign.
You're going last next time, big dog.
Right. Exactly.
No, but that's fine though, man. I mean, I'm honest, and I've been consistent with, you know, what my feelings are with certain things. I don't have them. I've never looked for them at all. I promise you that.
All right. Is that everybody?
No, I didn't.
My bad, Marcus.
No.
I'm kind of, you know, it's hard. I mean, because this is really the only one of the collab that I kind of liked, but I've had it in hand and was able to buy it like several times, and I still didn't buy it. I'm gonna go ahead and gas it just because, you know, they in his back. Show him a little love. Go ahead and gas it.
Can I get some of that when my shoe pops up?
No, let's go ahead. Now let's move on.
All right. Well, Kev got the dub.
Interesting.
Kev got the dub. We know that.
Wait a minute. We don't know.
Yeah, we do.
How do we not know?
We don't know.
Wait,
it's not
on the board yet, is it? Oh shoot! What you say, honey? I'll be there. It's like, oh.
Hey, honey, you know how much Tokyo costs?
Hey, can you zoom in to this motherfucker? Can you zoom? Like, make it bigger.
Yeah. Pause.
No. Just everybody zoom in and everybody just be quiet for like 10 seconds. Go ahead, Marlon. Just do your thing, man.
Oh man.
All right. So when we told Mike Unboxed to pick his favorite collaboration, the very, very first thing that he sent was this. I don't know if you own these. I don't know if you were under the influence at the time. I don't know if you misunderstood the word collaboration. But you picked these of all the collaborations you could choose. Socks, a styrofoam cup, and some raggedy laces on a word that you probably can't pronounce.
You're tainting the jury pool, sir.
I'm doing nothing.
Those look like the inside of laces back in the day. Like, you know how they had a cover, and then like you open them up, and then they have all these little strands.
You know what it looks like to me? You know those fucking nasty, like uncomfortable, you know those uncomfortable ass Afghans your grandma had?
Seriously.
All these scratchy and itchy.
Yeah, itchy.
Weird ass poncho laces, like
Those look like you're trying to watch porn on a scrambler.
Oh, yeah, I do like multicolor. I will give you that. But outside of that, man, this shoe should have no hype. I should be able to walk into any shoe store and buy this if I wanted it.
Well, first of all, I originally sent y'all that
This
M&M. That
trash.
You don't even get to talk.
Let that man talk. Let that man talk.
I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let y'all just.
No, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
I will sell you these for $3,400.
You'll run a train on them shoes.
Somebody that ran a few trains on
No,
them.
man, talk about your shoe. No, I would love to know.
So here's the thing. I was a little confused at what we were, just a tad, but I'm gonna stand by my shoe. I am definitely a Nike person, 95%. I'm not gonna lie. I actually tried to get online when these came out and pick them up. So I mean, for me, this was a shoe that got me to step out of my comfort zone and actually sit up late at night try and get on them. So I mean, again, it's different. I like bright colors. For me,
It's pretty muted.
You know what? Hold on a second. I'm done.
This is like grandma's rug.
When you put them on, do you rock back and forth and shit? I mean, kind of look like a rocking chair on the
They got
bottom.
booty. Them like booty shapers.
They look like a set of mittens, like some.
And booty shapers.
Good support. Good support. That's
All right, so Mike, you clearly give this a gas.
Yes, of course. I stand by my shoe.
Yeah, because you can't stand in it.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do? At this point,
We don't need to look at the chat. It's just us. And I know.
No, actually, I'm gonna be real honest with you. Like, you haven't gotten a lot of hate in the chat.
I think everybody is speechless.
Yeah.
I think most people are, and other people who aren't speechless are hypnotized by the show.
right? Or it's just a sympathy factor.
Daniel gave it a gas. Meet the Prez gave it a gas. I think a couple of Steph Smitty gave it a gas.
Listen, Steph.
I guess
You
for
know,
me,
like-
like I said, it made me step out of that comfort zone. And
D-Lo
I'm in-
gave it orthopedic support.
I didn't ask the collab.
Ask these lint traps.
Mr. Dabs. I didn't ask it. I just made fun of it.
So, what, Maul, go ahead and
Go
give
ahead.
your two.
Legitimately, it's just a pass. If they fell on my lap for less than retail or something like that, I might throw them on. But it's really not. It's not for me. You know what I mean? It's just not. I got a couple boosts, and that's a couple too many.
I like you, Molly. Go ahead.
So, for me, these are
Shut up, Marcus.
these are super fucking ass. Like,
Wait a minute. For a second there, you were building it up so nice, like it was going to be gentle, like you were going to pass.
nah, fuck you and that shoe. Like raw dog, no lube, just you know, like, this is a miserable shoe.
Visuals.
I can't stand it. Like, and I actually, somebody was talking about.
If it's a Kiss collab, don't make it dope.
Right, and because I mean, Ronnie Feig is dope, Kith is dope, and I like some of the stuff they've done with Asics, and I like some of the stuff they've done across the board. But like this shoe, literally, like, would you wear a sock that looks like this?
Yes, I would.
You probably got some.
You'd wear a right at the mid ankle line sock.
Oh,
That
you're
looks
talking
like
about the structure. No, of course not.
Yeah, no, then why the fuck would you wear a shoe like this? It's miserable. There was a possibility that they could have been like, yeah, if they'd have done it right. But then they were like, yeah, we want it to look like an Afghan. Can you make it look like grandma's Afghan? I miss my grandma. I suppose. I mean, and shout out to people that like Daniel Dabbs. Like the fact that he is standing by and sticking to it, like, cool. I respect that, and I respect you for picking this shoe. But fuck your pick. It's ass. In my personal opinion, like that's just
welcome
how
back,
I feel about
Thank you.
it. And that's my 2 cents on that. Steph Smitty says F-bomb like comma.
For me, these are Gabourey Sidibe and Monique impressions, butt naked, rolling around in the bed with a box of KFC chicken ass.
Oh no!
I don't think we've ever seen this ass on the show ever. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Oh God, Kev, man, I need you to be gentle, please.
Oh man!
You fucking with the wrong one.
Man.
You got me all the way effed up. No, baby.
Man.
Yeah. Listen, gentle, please.
Man, I'm not gonna hurt your feelings that bad, man. But these are beyond ass. This is lower intestine. This is Hershey squirts. Like somebody made these and they ate a bowl of colon blow.
Phoebe's riding hard for these Sand Vipers.
Oh man, these are Sand Viper's younger brother.
Oh damn!
Image Andre says #fuck your pick.
Swamp ass.
Oh man, yeah.
Man, she said Sand Vipers over there.
This is crayon ass. Are you keep wiping it? You still?
I would rock these. I would rock these all day over Sand Vipers.
Okay, thank you.
Man.
But it looks like a Sand Viper.
No, nothing looks like a Sand Viper. Nothing.
Oh.
Sand Vipers hurt my feeling. Sand Vipers make me rethink why I like shoes. Like maybe there's something wrong with me.
No. I mean, there's people on here that are talking about way to step outside the Jordan box, and I get that. But not with this shoe.
Yeah, listen. If I could go to the store and I could try them on, and I could bring the right pants to see what it would look like with an outfit or something like that, maybe I would consider buying it. But outside of it being a collab, are you looking at it twice? No. You're like, damn, Adidas missed the boat on this one.
Sneaker aid. That's what this is.
Maybe I shouldn't have let it on that I actually was up late trying to get these. So
yeah, you was wasting time.
Did you catch an L with these?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, caught an L.
Did you try? Were you upset about that?
I'm never upset if I don't get anything.
God gave you a W by not letting you catch that L.
You don't want these.
Is Word still in the chat? Word, you still in the chat?
Oh,
I got something for you here, Word.
Uh-oh.
Here's the problem with the Cowboys right here.
Lock them in. Lock them in.
Hold up.
The midriff. I'm telling you, midriff midsole. There you go.
Who drafts the guy that comes to the draft?
Who's the dude next
Lock
to him?
his string.
He's locked.
That's Zeke on the right side before he got drafted. On the left side was the day he got drafted. So
Lord of mercy. About to make my contact pop out.
he made some improvements, Word, but these are your Cowboys.
Oh man.
Hey,
man.
That's just foul.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, you just had to throw that little jab in there.
Yeah, I had to get Word real quick.
No, I like Zeke. I mess with Zeke.
Yeah,
I messed up last season not drafting him simply because he was a Cowboy, but
Yeah, I'll draft whoever. I'm trying to get W's.
I'm about
If I have
to
to
say,
way
draft-
better
if I have
than the
to draft-
baby crap 4s and foo Bruce Lee 5s. Nah, I beg to differ.
I
If it wasn't a Kith, if it wasn't, a Fight collab, nobody would even buy those shoes. That's a terrible shoe.
No, I think Daniel Dabbs is a shout out to people named Daniel. I think he's just a fan of Ultra Boosts in general, and I think
that's fine.
He's a fan of
because I did have a conversation with Boost God about this shoe particularly because I was like visually upset, when I was like, ew, gross. And he's like, yeah, but they're really comfortable and all that stuff tonight, and cool, great. Like it's a really ugly shoe. And we had a conversation back and forth, and he thought that my I don't remember what shoe I was wearing, but he didn't like what I had on. I was like, well, that's cool. And we had a conversation about it. But I still walked away thinking this is a horrible fucking shoe. And he walked away thinking that I was wearing the most uncomfortable things ever, and that when I turn 60, I'm gonna be wheelchair bound. And I'm like, yeah, probably, but at least I feel good about my feet, and I don't have sneaker aids. And that's the gist of it. Like, I'm sorry. So, Kev, congratulations, man.
Oh wait, I didn't win.
You won.
Yeah, you won it, right?
You won the.
You won a Dunks award.
You're the only guy that ever gets 0 points across the board. So
I give him a 1.
You got 1 point because Maul's a nice guy.
Yeah, and I guess he counted 2 for himself. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Does mine count?
No,
yeah,
fuck you.
If you ask your own shoe, that would be pretty funny though.
You get a gallon bucket of dolphin crap.
I'm gonna try to figure out how. I bet that's just shit. Don't wave a dope shoe like all of a sudden. Like that's just you could have picked any other shoe. Literally, you could have picked any other shoe, and you're like,
I don't even care if you have Tokyo's. Like, you lost sleep over those collabs.
You have to give me that shoe now. Like you have to come off that shoe.
Yeah, like
me that shoe.
You should have to denounce a dope pair of shoe. Like you should sell me those DB4s to make up for the fact that you chose these as your favorite collab.
You can't fit them. They're 11.
I wear size 11.
Uh-oh.
Next segment.
All right, let's hit the last one up.
It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:06.
Hey, let's hit the last one up real quick, so we can do the hashtag hero. This is gonna be Mike is gonna roll with, and
Mike.
We'll go ahead and bring us into it, man.
Yeah, we'll make this quick. So hashtag last week was Midsole Sand Viper. So we are about to where's the shit switch?
I reckon.
So what I'm trying to tell y'all here is buy my own box app.
Wait, where did she go?
This guy.
Oh damn.
You fooling.
Hold on. Here we go. We're gonna start.
A screen lock.
So Kev went with Late Night and the Bread Ones.
Yeah, shout out to Late Night and the Bread Ones. I think it's a dope shot. One of my favorite shoes. Top 5.
Top five.
So go ahead. Shout out to Late Night, man. It gets my vote.
Yeah, you all right, Late Night. Next.
Late Night OG.
Here we go. We're customs for
Word
Custom. Shout out to New Jersey Transit.
Mr. Burns, your pick.
I had to go ahead and
Jays.
Yeah, that's me. I had to go ahead and go with Word on these. Word rocking the Yeezys. Looks like she's sitting on a plane. I don't know where you at.
That's NJ Transit, dog. I could tell.
Oh, okay. Is that what that is?
That's a train.
All right. But, rocking the Yeezys. I'm a Yeezy lover, so I had to go ahead and go with Word pick.
All right. There we go. Next one.
Word.
We're gonna go.
Even though you like the Cowboys.
Hold up.
Salud.
Sorry.
Word again.
Nah, you ain't on there. Word. Sorry. We're gonna go with my pick, Ricky Retro. Squadrons. Right. And repping the Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo Sabres. My bad.
Whoa,
Triple OG, Ricky Retro.
triple.
So we got the Squadrons and rocking with the Sabres. So I had to go with this pick.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. And then last.
That's a sick shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Kick. Exactly. Rocking the Supremes.
Who's that?
Yeah, so that was my pick. It was the dopest of all.
Yeah, so, this was a nice one on him. He had the socks and everything to match.
Right, exactly. Project 193. Keep it fresh. Keep it hype. It's a dope ass shot.
Yeah, he definitely killed this one.
It's a dope shot.
So who wins the Rejuvenator?
So we vote.
Who votes? Do we vote or is it the?
Well, we could do it in the same format. Let the chat put some,
put
the word in.
Who y'all like? What shoe do you guys like the best? What picture? Whose picture do you guys like the best?
See one for them gold Supremes.
I got to go with the Gold Springs. I got nothing but love for your word, but I got to go with the Gold Springs. That's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Gold Supremes. Also, I mean, I don't really like that shoe,
I don't know, but that shot was money.
but that shot is super clean.
Yeah, that's a dope shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. I mean, although I think the better shoe was the bread for me, but
you already got one dub, damn it.
but yeah, that shot was insane though. So, let's go ahead and make that award.
Maybe fresh.
Word. No.
So the award is going to who that again?
KB.
Yeah, KB Fresh Cakes.
Wait, where's KB located?
Man, he's actually in Martinsville. Funny thing is, I told him when I was there for my wife's family reunion, I was in Ross looking for Stance socks. This man was in there. I thought it was him, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't say nothing. It turns out it was him.
Oh man.
Yeah, blew that opportunity. So yeah, so he's out.
All right. Well, as long as he's not like out of the country.
He in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
He in the chat?
Yeah.
Was he in the chat?
So. Speak up.
Yeah,
Speak up.
Kevin Bird, he did.
Yeah, he right there.
Hello.
Cool.
I guess that makes sense, KB.
So Kevin Bird, congratulations on winning yourself.
KB.
Some Rejuvenator.
We'll go ahead and who's gonna handle that?
I'll handle it.
All right.
Ken and I, we'll talk to Katie. We'll get it done.
Bet.
So just DM me your info and we'll make it happen.
Slide on in.
No, don't slide.
Yeah, no slide in the DMs.
Don't slide. Don't slide.
All right. So
We're friends.
So with that, what hashtag we going with next week? Cause y'all see now
Hashtag Midsole ASAP or ASAP Midsole.
ASAP Midsole. Y'all use them hashtags. We didn't have a lot of participation this week.
I know. Come on now.
Come on with it.
ASAP Midsole. Let's roll with it.
Yep.
All
right, let's get the shout outs going, fellas. We overtime. All
right. Well, I'll go first. First of all, shout out to our sister shows, especially the Sneaker Files podcast. They gave us some of the jewels as far as making the presentation work. Unfortunately, there's some bandwidth issues that I'm gonna have to get Wow out here again. I had them come out last week, still having the same problems, but it is what it is. But shout out to them. You can catch them. Actually, they have a live show going on Thursday, and they film on Wednesday nights, and that drops periodically throughout the week. But also shout out to Soul Food Sneaker Talk. You can catch them Wednesdays at 8. And then also the Sneaker Box podcast. Now they kind of switch when they're gonna go. I think they're gonna be next Sunday, if I heard correctly yesterday. So check them out next Sunday. Shout out to the usual suspects. Thanks for sticking with us. I know it was a tough one to get through with the connection, but we're gonna have to make some changes. Maybe go back to the last week's thing, and so we can figure out what's going on. But thanks for sticking with us. That's it.
All right, and I'm gonna shout out the fellas on the panel. I've kind of been going through some things and trying to get myself straight, but all four of y'all on here has checked in with me multiple times, and it really hits you in the heartstrings area. So I love y'all, gentlemen. Thank you for being my brothers.
Good to have you back on.
Root.
So shout out to you gentlemen as well. Shout out to the usual suspects spending 2+ hours with us, our crazy asses, talking about kicks and each other and what's going on in the culture. Shout out to Rejuvenator, as we always say, product code Monday Midsole, 10% off your purchase. A wonderful, wonderful sponsor. They do sponsor the Monday Midsole. You can get your tees, which are positioned behind me, right there.
All right on here.
Monday. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Finally got it.
Fine.
I didn't even get no delivery confirmation. Like, Maul, I got them. Thanks.
I was gonna show up. And you didn't see it.
True indeed. But they're available mondaymidsole.bigcartel.com. They will also be in the building for SneakerCon Atlanta. So if you want to hold off until then, that's cool as well. For everyone who has purchased or is going to purchase, we appreciate your support. And I want to shout out Stance Socks. That's one of my sponsors as well. I just got some new product from them, which is really, really exciting. I can't talk too much about it, other than I appreciate it. So moving right along, unboxed.
First of all, if I'll send you my address so you can send me some of that product. But shout out to once again you guys for allowing me to sit here with you all and just have a good time, man. 2 hours just seems like nothing when I'm sitting up here with you guys. Dan, glad to see you on the show. Definitely miss, man, your presence, your energy. So I'm glad we're back on tonight. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Y'all didn't kill me too bad tonight, and if you did, I wasn't paying too much attention. So I appreciate that. Love you guys. And shout out to Nation of Souls, formerly Sneakerhead Nation. He's running a contest right now, trying to give away a pair of Bread 13s. Just make sure you're following me, Kev, and Nation of Souls. And and who's that? But I mean, he's definitely doing some things, trying to be positive and give back, and I definitely support that and that guy. So, shout out to all you guys and thanks.
All right. Well, shout out to you guys. Mike coming in, standing in for us every time we need somebody. We appreciate you. Damn, my brother, welcome back, man. Glad to have you. Love seeing you post stuff on IG. So glad to have you back. And just the usual suspects, we appreciate everything y'all do, man. Y'all post so much stuff weekly, and I try to go out there and shout it out and stuff. I've been real slow on IG lately. I really haven't been focusing on it like I should, but I do see you guys, and we appreciate everything that y'all do. So keep doing it, and I'll make sure that I keep giving you guys shouts. And with that, we'll see y'all next week. Nothing but love. Peace.
Peace.
See ya.